characters.
Hello, TikTok.
Okay.
Hi, TikTok!
Oh, no.
As you can see, it's just the core group again tonight.
Inner core.
Inner core, outer core.
Apple core.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh,
Who's your friend?
Never met a cartoon.
Hira died, and then Duke John died. It's a horrible day horrible week for
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say I was not ever really a Olivia fan.
She was my first crush.
And
My first cassette tape that I ever bought.
So we're playing a little bit of Twilight 2000 tonight.
Making up characters for it.
Making up characters for it. So
it's a new character
if
building experience.
if you would like to stare longingly at the TikTok camera and explain exactly what this is to folks.
Longing. Should I? I didn't bring the box set, but yes, I don't know if they can even see. I don't know if they can even see. I can't even see the screen. But yeah, Twilight 2000. It originally came out back in the late 80s. It's had like 3 different editions, and now it's gotten a 4th edition by the company Free League, which is the same company that does Tales from the Loop. So,
we were playing Tales from the Loop last week.
It's basically a World War III that never took place. You can play either civilian or soldiers who get caught up at the end of a brutal cycle of World War III. Nukes have flown. Cities are destroyed. Armies have pretty much destroyed each other and fought each other out. Governments have fallen, and the characters are basically the survivors, and they have to decide on what they want to do and how they're going to survive, and just kind of go from there. It is kind of a sandbox game.
Okay.
So I know that's something different that we don't normally do. We usually run a story, like a linear story with a beginning and an end and all this. But this is kind of more of a sandbox. I kind of go off of what you want to do, and then we kind of go from there. And, if you just want to try and head somewhere and get there, that's fine. And we encounter stuff. But there is, there's not necessarily, occasionally there could be maybe a set story, but it all really kind of depends on you guys, So, that is what we're going to work on is some characters. And
where are we? Where are we in the world?
So, basically what it is it is 2020. Yeah, I know. It's
the pandemic's
they
here.
Decided to change. They decided to keep the name from the original,
Right.
Just because of nostalgic and everything like that. Basically, World War III breaks out. I don't know which version history that I'm going to use, but it really doesn't matter. The end game is you guys are in World War III. That's all you really need to know. It doesn't even matter who started it or what. But basically, NATO attempts one last attempt in spring of 2020 to make a push against the Russians. And depending on which version you play, I like the first version where basically NATO made a lot of gains across Poland, but of course at that time Poland would have been part of the Warsaw Pact. That's how that one played out.
Right.
This one, Poland is actually part of NATO and everything. But either way, they push across Poland, and basically they get so far, and then all of a sudden it turns out that the Russians had been hoarding real gasoline, which for other NATO countries, for the general part, they've been using ethanol or methanol, which doesn't run vehicles as far or as fast as real gasoline. And they had been ciphering gasoline from the Siberian oil fields and then basically kind of storing that up. And at the last minute, and they had a counteroffensive, and it basically kind of crushed NATO. But at the same time, they kind of wore themselves out as well.
Okay.
And basically by the end of it was all done, it was just kind of like a free fall. There are still Russian units that are still trying to keep in touch with their command, but there's other units that are just like, you know what, screw this. We're done. We're just going to carve out a territory right here. We're going to sit here, or some, they might just be going back, or some think they're still a part of the job. Hey, we still got to pursue NATO. We're going to keep going, because some other guys, some commanders say, hey, this is what we're doing.
Right.
For the U.S. Army and NATO, they've all kind of broken back and fallen apart. as you guys are part of like the 5th U.S. Mechanized Division, and you were a place called Calais or Calais, and basically you were one of the units that got really smashed, and basically on the final day and everything, your last message is you guys are on your own. Goodbye. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, because the headquarters is gone. We're out of here. There's no one left to really give commands. This whole unit has been basically destroyed.
Fuck.
So I mean, you're talking, and units nowadays. I mean, like a division should have like maybe like 10,000 men. You're talking a lot of times divisions only have like 2,000, 1,000. If they're really bad, they might not even be. There could be more just like a name. There could be 100 men and they'll call them a division.
Right.
It's not a division anymore, but that's what they call it.
Right.
That's because that was their name. That's their that was their designation beforehand.
Yeah.
And so you're just a broken division, and you're left on your own, and you've got to figure out what the fuck you want to do. And you got to survive along the way.
Right.
In this version of the game, I know the original version of the game was a lot more, not just tactical, but eventually with the supplements, it got a lot more military. It was, you could have large bodies of men and you would fight and everything like that.
So
It was like
almost like a Warhammer.
It was like
40K
it was like
type thing.
it was more like Warhammer, 40K.
Okay.
You didn't necessarily have to have the miniatures of the maps and stuff, but they had all the rules for you to calculate what was going on and stuff. This one's a little bit more or less. This is a lot less so. It does have the tactical part, and you do have the maps now. You have maps and a grid system, and we do have cardboard units, and we will use that because will make combat a lot easier and stuff.
Okay.
So that will be kind of different than what we're used to, than just drawing
Right.
on the board. Although I'm not sure if we do streaming and stuff, how we're going to do that. I have the camera
We
up
talked
above.
about that.
Yeah,
before,
We can hang
so-
Mike up above.
Let's put Mike in a 5-point harness above
Yeah.
the table.
Remember Mission Impossible?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, same.
So, but it does center more. It only goes to the tactical part really, and the rest of it is more about you guys and stuff, and how you deal with stuff, and how you cooperate, and basically just how you survive. Unlike the original one, yes, and here, yes, you have an equipment list. Yes, you have weights. You do have to weigh.
Right.
But it's a lot different because the original one, you don't have any money to buy stuff.
Okay.
You get stuff given to you, but depending on your career and what you were when you went into war, and that's that.
Okay.
And then you'll start, and then you'll have a group list to pick from.
Okay.
And then after that, you're pretty much. In the original one, they gave you a salary and you had all kinds of money and you had to spend it because once the game started, that money was gone.
Right.
So everyone would pack up on anything that was common or very common, or in that like 20,000 boxes of Tampax. Yeah, let's go. We'll buy them. We'll trade them to somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
So and also you'll know like here, what I'm doing is like you've got gear, you got your backpack, and then you got your weapons.
Okay.
You see there's 12 slots. Basically, those slots, once you fill them up, they're full. And then you calculate the weight. So if you get, if you hit your encumbrance before then, you can't fill anything more else into it, regardless.
Gotcha.
And you only have, so even if it's only like a small item, it'll take up a spot.
Yeah.
So kind of like a video game. What kind of do that? The only thing is difference on your backpack, you can stack I'll let you stack certain stuff like your food, your water, one type of ammunition, or one type of grenade or something like that. So that way you can carry a little bit more, but you're not going to be carrying a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
Right.
And then for your combat gear, the same way, but your weapons will add into your weight for your combat gear.
Oh, okay.
So you can kind of carry them down here, but your weight will add in with what you carry on your body.
Right.
So, and then for backpack, you get a penalty for carrying a backpack when you get involved, because usually if you're going to get into a fight, if you carry your backpack, you've got a -2 to your mobility.
Makes sense.
You're going to eventually you're going to ditch it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get into combat and everything, which is what everybody does in combat in any war, they always ditch their kits.
Right.
So, but enough of that for right now. Let's go ahead and get into your character. I only have one book, so we'll just have to kind of muddle through, but it's really not that hard.
Okay.
So if you'll find in your character sheet, you're going to have only 4 attributes. Those are the very top ones.
Oh, okay.
Strength, agility, intelligence, and empathy. Pretty much those mean the same thing as any other standard game. Empathy is pretty much your, how would you say, I guess pretty much what you would figure it to be. It's your emotional state. It's how you deal with other people.
Compassion.
And all that stuff. So,
Okay.
and as you can see underneath here, you'll see 3 sets of skills for each. So like under empathy, command is a part of empathy. Persuasion, though, is also, and medical aid is also.
Oh, yeah.
So there's certain stuff that kind of goes under them.
Okay.
But all those 3 skills, really there is only the 12 skills that you're going to have.
Okay.
So, and what you're going to do is you're going to roll 2 dice. You're going to roll 1 for your attribute, and you're going to roll 1 for the skill that you're going to use.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to have a skill. You don't have to have points in that skill. You can just rely on your attribute.
Kind of like Tales from the Loop does.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
And, well, it's made by the same company.
Yeah.
And then you will also get specialties, and those are the other skills that really you don't need to have on a character sheet because
Okay.
they're very specialized stuff.
All right.
Going to be a pilot, that's a specialty.
Okay.
You're going to be a paratrooper, that's a specialty.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not just like job stuff. It could be certain stuff like I'm a brawler, I'm really good at fighting. That's a specialty, you know. So they kind of mix it up a little bit. So
Those fall under.
the last one I was talking about, the specialties.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're kind of like skills, but they're just special skills.
Okay.
Ones that you don't need to have listed unless you actually have them. And most of that stuff you can't really attempt to do unless you actually have the specialty.
Oh,
So
I
there
see.
might be a few things you can. I mean, a lot of it is just like brawler. They just gives you an extra bonus, so you can't just say I'm trying to be a brawler or anything.
But
like
if you
that.
don't have pilot,
yeah, if you don't have pilot, yeah, you're not going to be able to fly.
There's so many switches. What do I do?
Flip them all.
Oh, WLXS out of Texas. How do we keep picking that up?
Yeah. Okay. The first box in all of those is the grade. Okay,
Okay.
and that's the main part. And it's A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Great.
Just like in school. Just like when you got
Rating.
Oh, great.
grading. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like when you got in school. You got an A, you were good at it. You got a B, you were pretty competent at it. You got a C, you're average. You got a D, you sucked.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything in it, you really suck. So
That's an F.
yeah. The second box is just for the die number that it corresponds with. A is 12, B is a 10-sider, C is an 8-sider, and D is a 6-sider.
Oh, okay. So we use all sorts of dice. with this.
Yep, except for the 4-sider, basically.
Okay.
A is 12, B is 10,
10, C is 8,
So 12 was the highest.
and D is 6.
6. Okay.
Some of these.
And we can, if you want, we will just use these dice because there are special things on these dice.
Okay.
Right. So I also ordered another box of these. And we don't necessarily have to, though. You can use your own dice. The only thing you have to remember is there's going to be there are certain things on here that tell you like success and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Okay. So these are special dice that.
Yeah, but you
They-
can still
they
you can
make
still
for-
use like later on because like these are ammo dice. 1 means a jam. A 6 means something more beneficial.
Oh, okay. I see.
You
so
know.
you can still use a 6-sider. Just
Yeah, it's just
designate
sometimes
which
you have to remember like the most important thing is just like in Tales from a Loop, 6 is a success.
is- Okay.
Okay, unlike Tales from a Loop where you're stuck with a 6-sider, you will also have the 8, 10, and stuff like
But
that.
if you roll a 6 on a 10-sider, it's a success.
it's still it's a success.
So the number 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like on a
So-
10-sider though, if you roll like a 10, it's a double success.
Oh.
Kind of like acing.
Yeah.
Deadlands.
And then, and I think, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the rest of them, yeah. So just if you hit the max, okay. Well, yeah. 10 on the 12-sider, 10, 11, and 12 are all
So you have a better chance of.
doubles success.
Okay. So the better you are, the more chance you have of doing well.
So when you do skills and stuff, you will have a success rating from 1 to 4.
Okay.
Maximum. So, but for right now, so all 4 of your attributes, you will start out at a C. And then you can roll your own dice, or you can roll these dice, whatever. But you're going to roll 2d3 and add those up. And there are actually, before we do that, there are actually 2 different ways that you can make characters. You can have or you can pick an archetype, which is just basically a couple of choices in your character set,
right.
or you can do the character creation process.
Yeah.
And unlike it's just like kind of like Twilight, the original one, except it's easier and quicker. It doesn't go
much more streamlined.
It doesn't go for like an hour. And that was all based on the same thing as like Traveler. I think Traveler's career path thing is pretty long and detailed.
Yeah. Especially 5th edition.
Okay. So what do we roll here?
All right, so you're gonna roll 2d3.
Okay.
D6 with a. So I got a
2d3.
1 and 2 is 1. 3 and 4 is 2.
However you want to do it, really, I don't care as long as you're honest.
I got
Okay.
Are these
I got a 2 and a 3.
separate
So you
or
get 5 points. Okay, you're gonna have 5.
so we're adding them? Okay.
You're gonna add them. Yeah.
Okay, so that's so 5.
A 5 and a 6, so that'd be 3 points each. So
2 plus no.
6.
2 plus 3 is be 5.
No, he's counting. He's rolling it differently.
I'm rolling my D3s. So
1
and 2 is 1.
Yeah.
2
3 and 4
is
is 2.
yeah.
5 and 6 is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 5 and a 6, so that's 3 and 3.
So you got 5. You get 6. So what do you get?
I got a 5 altogether.
5 altogether. Okay.
Yeah, both dice combined.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're going to use that to raise your attributes. But for right now, just write that number now. Write that number down and hold on to it.
Okay.
Because there are certain things there are certain careers that you can't go into unless you meet a certain condition.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
So you might want to know that first. But what we're going to do before we even go to that is we're going to roll your childhood. And you can on your blank piece of paper, or you're on the back sheet, on your back character sheet.
All right.
Whatever. And I'm gonna write them down too, just so I kind of know.
It's like Cyberpunk.
Yay!
What's
Central casting, baby.
That's what I was trying to think of.
It's not as detailed as that, but it does.
But still,
I'll never forget. Mike called me one night at work when
doing
I was
that
on third
Central
shift,
casting.
and we sat there at the entire shift. Because I went through one entire central casting, and I'm like, I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start again.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 in the morning. We started again.
Yeah.
We didn't get done till I was done. Like I was waiting. Like he hung up, and like 5 minutes later, my relief showed up. I was like, okay, we're good.
Central casting, yes. Especially if you get military.
Oh.
So the Cyberpunk career path is kind of like this. It's not near as long, but it just depends on how old you are and how many rolls you make. It's like, roll again, big win.
My initial concept for my character, what it's thinking of, was he's
For this character, or
yeah.
Okay.
For this, what I was thinking of, I don't know how the die rolls work out, but he's a Japanese American. His one parent was Japanese descent, and so he's small, wiry, quick, and he's good for squirming and getting through tight places and everything. And his nickname is Rat.
I was thinking there's a G.I. Joe character named Tunnel Rat.
Yeah, Tunnel Rat.
Who's Asian American. That's what he does. He crawls in sewers because he's short.
It was not based on that, because
No,
I didn't
but
remember.
when
I
you
didn't
were
remember
describing him,
that
like, Tunnel
character,
Rat.
but
Okay.
Rat. Yeah.
Now, I will do either way. You can either choose or you can roll.
Okay.
So,
I'll roll.
you want to roll? Okay. So, since you spoke up first, roll a d6.
3.
3. Okay, you're part of the working class. So,
Well, I guess I'll try and roll as well. A 1. Poor as fuck.
street kid.
Street kid.
That actually works pretty
Yeah,
well.
that might work for you.
And I got 5.
And you got 5, military family.
They call me the working man.
Okay. So now, on your character sheets, you can go ahead. You're going to choose.
Military rank or
No.
buddy,
There is buddies.
ice cream, or big dream. Excuse me. Sorry, I can't see
Big
it right.
dream.
Ice cream, Rocky Road, please.
Okay. You're going to get one free skill that you can raise to D. So for Street Kid,
Okay.
there's close combat, which is basically street fighting.
Okay.
Mobility, which is basically getting around, moving around quickly and stuff like that.
Like a dex.
It's kind of like an athletic dexterity type thing.
Parker.
And recon. And recon is basically perception in this game.
Okay.
That is, it includes a lot of stuff. It's militarily, it's the reconnaissance.
Right.
If you're on recall or on your point, you're the one that's looking for traps.
Right.
You're looking for enemies.
Okay.
You're looking for ambushes.
Ice cream.
And the one thing in this game too is they kind of limit the die roll. One thing that we're not used to is like in Warhammer when the DM wants you to roll perception, everybody rolls perception.
Right.
In this game, you don't do that. It's basically whoever is on the lookout.
Okay.
Whoever's in charge of being on lookout is the one that rolls.
Okay.
He can have a helper, but just like in Tales from the Loop, the helper just gives you an extra die or an extra raise or something like that. You know, you can't have. I mean, it's the same thing with like if you're working on a car, you can only have one guy really working on a car. You can have someone helping you,
Right.
but there's only one guy rolling for it.
Right.
Right.
You know, you're not going to have 12 different people rolling to see if they saw something. Yeah. So.
Well, I think I'm going to take close combat
Okay.
because I see him as being kind of a
Scrappy Dappy Doo.
yeah. Because this guy, the way I picture him is kind of average build, but muscular. But he's not thin by any means. But he's not Hulk. But he's got to be able to take care of himself.
All right. That's your name, Scrappy.
Nope.
That's where we're going to die. It's Scrappy.
He will shoot you on sight.
Yes.
He will use his close combat to
Okay.
throttle you.
You've got 3 that you can choose from. Close combat as well.
Mm-hmm.
Stamina and tech. Stamina is obviously for endurance, but it's also used for determining if you get critically injured, if you're going to survive.
Ooh.
So that is, I mean, it's not a big thing. I mean, it is a big thing if you don't want to die, but it's at the same time everybody dies.
I was actually thinking about taking tech.
So, and tech is fine. So
And that's a D, right?
yes.
I give tech the D.
And then
Military family.
you, Dennis, stamina, mobility, ranged combat. And you already have experience with weapons, with rifles.
I'm going to go with the mobility.
Okay. Sticking with your
And
character idea.
That goes under specialty or what?
That is a skill,
Mm-hmm.
and you will see that it's under the agility. It's the second one in agility.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Now this one you do have to roll for. Well, you can choose if you want, but if you want to roll, that's fine.
Okay.
This is for a specialty.
Okay.
I'll roll.
Okay. So
D6 again.
yes, it's going to be D6. So we'll roll for you.
2.
Melee.
Okay.
That is a
That's
specialty.
perfect.
This is a specialty.
Okay.
So you have the melee skill. So you're going to be better with hand weapons.
Right. That makes sense.
So
It's him clocking
5.
somebody with a wrench.
5. You were the working class
Yes.
blacksmith.
Nice.
Ooh,
Well,
awesome.
falls in with tech. That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Nice.
And then
Grew up
Dennis?
a horse farm, maybe?
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Well, blacksmithing is not just some guy out there making horseshoes.
it's a lot more than that. Yeah.
it's your high school metal shop.
Metal
Yeah.
shop. Okay.
It's anything dealing with basically building components. Which basically, if something happens, you might need to build a component.
Right.
You know, if the axle breaks on a vehicle
Mhm.
and you can't find a spare, you're gonna have to try and fucking
Forge weld that bitch.
Make one.
Make one. Yeah.
Modify
Okay,
one.
Dennis,
Uh-huh.
you gonna roll, or you want to choose?
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. Okay, Ranger.
That makes sense with the range. What did you take range combat or?
No,
no,
I
take
did not. But
mobility, but-
Ranger as in...
Ranger, and I'll tell you.
Bows and arrows and pointy ears.
Rangers on the.
I was thinking more like the
Slingshot.
park ranger than these guys.
Park ranger. Only you can prevent forest fire.
See if I can find it. Some of these.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Okay, Ranger gives you a +1
Flurry
modifier to
fires.
stamina rolls.
There's a punchline to a joke
Made for
about
marching,
that.
resisting hypothermia, and other hardships. So that it might actually work for
Okay,
you.
so +1 mod for the... What was it?
For stamina rolls. +1 to stamina rolls.
Okay.
You want me to read these off to you, what they do, or do that later?
No, we can do it later.
Yeah,
Okay.
later's fine.
Yeah. Once we start playing.
Okay. So now we are going to choose your careers.
I want to be a stripper.
Okay.
Working class.
Yes.
I was trying to get to college.
Oh, I get. Oh, no. Okay. So first, let me describe the careers and what you might need to
Okay.
get into. Okay. The first one is if you jump right straight into the military. Combat arms area would take strength and agility of B or more.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah.
Combat support would be intelligence of B or more. Combat service support has no requirements. Special operations is strength and agility of a B and intelligence of a C, and you had to have spent 1 term in combat arms beforehand.
Okay.
Officer, intelligence B, no D attributes, and you had to have a term in education.
Okay.
So, and then we've got the police. A police officer, no D attribute. Detective, an empathy of B, and at least 1 term as police officer. SWAT is a strength and agility of B, and at least 1 term as police officer. Crime, a gang member has to be strength and agility of C. Burglar is agility and intelligence of C. A hustler, as intelligence and empathy of C. And then we'll skip to intelligence service. Agent is intelligence of B, and you had to have been in education for 1 term. They call it assassin in here. I think of it as something else, but you have to have empathy of C or D, which actually means you have to have a low empathy.
Yeah.
Right.
And agility of B, and 1 or more terms as an agent. Paramilitary, strength and agility of B, and you had to have been in the military, which is pretty much the same as military. So then there's blue collar, there's driver, agility of B, farmer none, mechanic none, construction is strength of B, and then education.
Where's this go?
Oh, I'm just telling you what stuff. What if you if there's something in mind that you might want to do.
Yeah, where would you
What-
put it?
Driver.
Oh, well, I'm just telling you what they are. So.
Okay.
Okay.
No, so okay. If you have an idea, so like those are I read off. Does any of them sound like interesting to
Yes.
you? Which one?
Construction.
Construction. Okay, so you're gonna want to make sure you have the strength of B when we do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need a strength of B.
And
the driver,
I might as well driver
agility of B.
agility of B.
Okay, got it.
Well, what would you be interested in? So the other ones,
Well, the military.
education, which might be good for you if you're going to be trying to be an officer or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the military ones, if you go straight into the military, it was pretty much strength and
Agility?
strength and agility for combat arms, intelligence of B for combat support, nothing for combat service. Special operations was strength and agility, but you had to go through combat arms first.
Mm-hmm.
And then intelligence B and no D's if you want to be an officer.
And where would you write down that career path at?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to assign those attributes first. I just wanted you to know what the requirements were.
Oh, okay.
In case, I didn't want you to sign those things and find out, oh, I can't be this because I didn't put my points or whatever. So, you've got 6 points, you got 5, you got 5. Up on your attributes there, you start out with a C.
Yeah.
1 point will give you a raise. You can raise as many points as you want.
Oh,
Up to an A.
Right.
So if you want to go from a C to an A, that's 2 points, and then whatever else down the way. And then at the end, if you want to, you can lower one of your C's to a D and get an extra point to
I
spend
see.
somewhere else.
Okay.
So.
So is on the attributes the only place to spend these original points? Yep. Okay.
And these will never be raising. Once you do this, that's it.
Okay.
You can get additional skills and you can get additional specialties, but those attributes will never really raise. They will, however, lower.
Right.
As you get older.
Okay. All right.
So to understand, we're only spending these points in our attributes.
In your 4 attributes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So what did you end up with?
I ended up with a strength in B, agility A, intelligence A, and empathy of B.
Okay. So, and then what about you?
I have strength of B, agility B, intelligence of A, and empathy of B.
Okay.
Okay. I got agility A, everything else B.
Okay.
I think that takes care of
1, 2, 3, yep.
everything for the
Okay.
military stuff.
So let's go with you, Dale. Your first career. What did you want to do?
I guess it would be driver.
Driver.
Is that on the back or the...
I'm just using I'm gonna scratch paper.
Yeah, I would just write it on your career path on your back page there.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Where does it go?
Where's driver? Okay. So you got agility of B as a requirement.
Yep, got
Okay.
that.
Okay. So now, you will get 2 raises on skills.
Okay.
Okay. You have one available to you that comes with driver, and that's tech.
Yes.
Okay. So you can raise that by 2, or you can raise it by 1. No matter what career you go into, stamina, mobility, and driving is always an option.
Okay.
That is always considered a standby.
Oh, okay.
To put skills in. So you've got 2 points to spend on raising those up. If you don't have a point in some, it automatically becomes a D when you spend a point.
Okay. So I could put a D in driving and a D in tech.
Yep.
In that career. And then I can just keep working them up.
Yep.
Got it.
So now you're going to roll for specialty. Now I am going to think I'm going to allow you 2 rolls.
Okay.
To try and see it as specialty.
Okay.
Because when I made up my character, I hardly came up with anything. It seemed kind of hard. So you're going to take one of those skills that you took a raise in.
Okay.
Okay. They're both a D.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. So you're going to get a D6.
Okay.
And then which one are you choosing, I guess, because then it's going to depend on your attribute. You're going to add that too.
I'm going to improve his driving. I'm going to do the driving.
Okay, because you got 12. You got an A in
I got an A
yep.
agility.
Okay, so you're going to use a 12.
Oh, D12.
And a D6.
Oh, and a D6.
Yep.
Okay.
1 for driving, which
Okay.
you raised, and then 1 for your main attribute because that falls under driving.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to roll and see if you get a promotion. Okay.
2-5.
See, you didn't get a success.
Okay.
But I'm going to allow you to have a second chance
Okay.
to get a specialty. Okay, so now you get a specialty.
Okay.
So, and these I will allow you to choose. You can choose biker, boatman, navigator,
Boatman.
pilot, racer, or tanker.
Racer.
Racer. You want to know what that is first? Because I don't really know what that is.
Yeah, sounds good. I just know I have a muscle car, so it's got to be racer.
Racers in the game are actually people who like to eat sheep from the back end forward.
Racer X. I've got the Mach 5.
Ooh.
Speed Racer.
I wonder what the fuck it is under, though. Racer gives +1 modifier to driving all wheeled vehicles except motorcycles.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So,
perfect.
Okay.
Oh, you can't race motorcycles.
All right. So
'Cause
now,
that's what bikers do.
Actually, my old character had driving, horseback riding, driving motorcycle, driving truck, driving heavy equipment.
Yeah, he had everything.
He had like everything because that's what they wanted him to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, they know.
His other nickname should have been Motorpool.
Right.
If he was a G.I. Joe guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're going to age your character.
Okay.
Roll a d6. And you start out at 18.
3.
All right. So you start out at 18. At the end of this term, you are 3 years older.
Okay.
And then also for everybody, down
Where the bandman rode.
over here, there's a thing called coolness under fire.
Okay.
Mhm.
I believe everybody starts out at D on that.
Okay.
It gets the D.
Let me double check. Pretty sure it does. Read it somewhere. Yeah, okay. 18-year-olds in CUF and D. So, okay. Oh, never mind that.
Oh.
Okay, so you had a driver and
Are you monitoring TikTok, Dennis?
No.
Oh.
You want me to?
Yeah.
I didn't pull it up this minute.
Sorry, TikTok. We were so involved we forgot you were there.
Right. I can't do it. I'm using my phone at the moment to do it.
Okay, so you don't have to roll to see if you get older because that's on the first turn that won't happen. And you don't have to roll for go to war because that will not happen on the first turn. So, all right. Roll for successfully. All right, so now, Rob.
Yes.
Right here. You were, what were you again? What did you take?
Construction.
Construction. Okay, you got strength of B, right?
Huh?
You got strength of B?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you get to choose two. You got 2 points to spend.
Okay.
You can either put it all in one or you can spread it out. You've got the 3 that you can choose from: mobility, stamina, and driving. The ones under your career is close combat for some reason, and tech again.
Stamina, close combat. What was the other one? Driving and mobility?
Yep.
That's weird. In tech. I got a D in tech already. I think I'll do... So D is the lowest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put a D in stamina. And what does mobility do again? What is that? Just...
That's kind of like your ability to move around and stuff. Take cover. I can read it off to you here.
And you said stamina, driving, and mobility are always options.
Yeah, stamina, mobility, and driving is always.
I'm going to raise my tech to a C.
So mobility, when you jump, climb, run fast, or perform any action that requires speed or motor control.
Well, it makes sense to be a blacksmith. Mobility.
Yeah.
Well, no, not for blacksmith. You don't jump around when you.
Blacksmith?
blacksmith. Not for a blacksmith. You don't jump around or run around the furnace or anything.
Well,
like
I
that.
don't know how you blacksmith, but
Okay.
I do it naked. No
I do
skirt.
full contact
It does
blacksmithing.
include throwing weapons though. Whenever you throw a weapon, that's what you use.
Oh shit. Well, I don't like dying, so I'll just keep where I'm at. All right, I'm good.
Okay.
What'd you raise?
Stamina and
And
tech.
another one in tech. Okay. So now, of those two skills, you're going to roll one of them to see if you get a promotion.
It's tech.
Yeah. So tech, so it's going to be that.
He's got an A in intelligence.
Okay, so you got a D12, and then whatever the tech is, you said, did you raise that to a C?
I raise it to a C, and that's
So that's an 8.
8.
Ooh.
A D8. Come on, Mike. Ooh, 8 on one and 5
Okay.
on the other.
That's all you need. Okay, so you get a specialty. You can choose Brawler, Builder, Load Carrier. You've already got Blacksmith,
Right.
Electrician, or Improvised Munitions.
I think an electrician would be helpful to in a third world scenario, or maybe, maybe not. Because
maybe not.
I'll be not power everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I'll take Brawler, honestly, because I don't have much fighter skill.
Okay. Brawler.
Brawler.
Okay, I'm on. I only got several people who've been joining.
Welcome, TikTok. Sorry we haven't been paying attention.
Cornelius Brown 69 has followed the host.
Hey,
All right.
thanks.
Thanks.
Names are coming up, joining faster than I can read them.
You don't have to
so
worry about, you don't have to worry about those.
I know,
Just
so-
the comments.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Just worry about the comments. Who's commented?
Nobody yet. Because it doesn't show anything before I logged
Oh,
in.
yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay, so you need to
So if
age.
anybody has to comment, feel free to repeat it.
Yeah.
I can
Free
read you
repeaters?
now.
Free repeaters.
I can read you now.
So you get to roll your age.
What was that again?
D6?
D6? I'll use my pirate die. 3.
3. So you age 3 years at the end of this term.
No!
So,
We're both of drinking age now.
and you started at age 18. Okay.
So my
And
age is...
Dennis,
Yeah.
what were you thinking of doing?
Well, the military family thing. I'm
You're
so
gonna go right
military.
into the middle, or did
I
you want to do education?
Probably, I did the education. I probably did the ROTC and maybe even the
first? Okay, so you actually want to take the education term then?
yeah
Education?
You want liberal arts or you want sciences?
sciences.
Okay, you got intelligence of a B?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you get 2 skills to spend, or
Mhm.
2 points on skills to spend.
That guy's looking like a
You can do it on the main 3, mobility, stamina,
Viking.
driving,
Almost.
Or tech.
Blacksmithing, drawing,
is the one you get for science.
or dwarf.
He's a dwarf.
Roll it in.
So, well, let's go with the tech.
Okay. You gonna put both of them there or just one?
One there, one in stamina.
Okay. So,
I better get me some stamina.
and then you're
Dying
gonna
sucks.
roll. So, like, probably you can also think of like for your promotion, what did you do? I mean, what were you really? What gave you that promotion? You can kind of think about that a little bit.
Okay. Now, is
Yeah.
this all military career or just...
Just in that
Oh,
particular
just-
job where
okay.
you got a promotion as a
Oh,
driver.
Yeah, okay.
You can kind of think of what did I do
Get an
good?
idea.
Same
You
thing
get
with you.
You get happy endings at the end of your ride?
Yeah, that'd be
I
that.
spray happy endings instead of champagne. Instead of champagne, it's like I pull my pants down. Just,
Oh, don't ride with that guy.
I think
So,
he
of one of
put it on
those
the pits
skills
when eventually
that you
graduated
increase,
to driver. They were
you're gonna
pretty
roll
good
that
behind
with
the
your
wheel. You wanna
ability.
try it? And he ended up being a race car driver.
So,
Okay.
Stock cars.
whichever
Track,
one
'cause
is the
he's
best
in
one for you.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Okay.
So stamina's under strength, so I've got a B, so that's a 10-sider,
Yep.
and then a 6
Yeah, because you took D for stamina. Okay.
He gave stamina the D.
B. I don't have a thing for stamina yet.
Oh, dude, what did you write it down?
Oh, you did.
I didn't. I didn't
There's
have
no
to
way.
roll yet.
There we go.
Hi, Wade.
What's that?
No, okay. So
I'm confused.
when you took education, okay, so you took education. You got
Yeah.
2 points to spend.
Okay.
You could either spend it in tech, which is under sciences, or
Yeah.
you could put it in stamina, mobility, and driving, which are always the standard.
And you
Okay.
put one of those
You
points.
said
in.
you
So I
said
put
one
it-
in stamina
One in stamina and one in tech.
and tech. So go
So
ahead and
that- that
put
make-
tech to D and stamina to D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just need to write it down.
Okay, I didn't realize we were doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now go. So yeah. So the A and the stamina with your strength. So you get D12 and a D6.
I got a 10 and a 2.
Okay. So the 10 is on your 12-sider, so that would give you success.
Okay.
So you will get a specialty, and I'll allow you to choose.
You need a sheet? Yes.
I got sheets.
Probably need a.
And maybe a spare
Scratch.
sheet, or you can write on the back, either one.
I got a scratch sheet of paper if you want.
You can choose a specialty. You can be chemist,
Those old Warhammer
communication, computers, electrician, scientist, or linguist.
Those are some of my first.
Linguist.
Linguist.
Those are the best
And
kind,
pick
yeah.
the language you want.
Is he going to be a cunning linguist?
Well, I've got an intelligence of
are pretty random.
B, so maybe.
This is
Um,
Don't pull it out.
second sheet.
actually Russian.
Okay,
It's
Rush.
super pristine. Don't pull it out.
Which version, by the way? Which edition are you using?
4th edition.
4th edition?
Yes, the
Okay.
new one.
Brand spanking new.
So were you familiar with the other ones? Or one of the other ones? Or
I was just looking at 2 earlier. Oops. But, no, I'm not familiar.
Okay.
Then they had the Twilight 2013 video game.
Because Dennis downloaded the manual. Like it was a tabletop game.
Is there is on this? Is it based on this, or what is it?
Well,
Is it
no,
just
it's off the Twilight
2000.
2000. Yeah, but it's Twilight 2013 is what they call it. And
Well, there
it's,
was
it's
a-
actual video game.
There was actually. a
Oh,
release
that's
of a
the 3rd
tabletop.
edition. 3rd edition.
That's the
Yeah.
3rd edition?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's 3rd edition.
There was a tabletop 2013.
Well, it wasn't even tabletop rule. I mean, they were all tabletop in a way, if you wanted to be.
Yeah.
It was all still role playing, but that was just the 3rd edition. I think some guy got a hold of the rights, and he just rewrote a new book.
I'd actually looked
Everything.
at the wiki on Twilight 2000,
Uh-huh.
and that was
I did too.
mentioned that 2013 was a re-release of it after the 2000s, and it was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's kind of dated now. Let's.
Yeah.
And
So.
you've been absent, my friend. Happy Christmas in July.
Because July is the month to keep on giving stuff. We've made it halfway through the year.
Yeah,
I mean, there have
survive.
been questions.
Right?
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6, and that is how many years you've aged at the end of this term.
5.
5.
Ooh,
No, boy, he's an old fella.
oh man. You don't smell it.
So I am.
You start at
23.
18?
Yeah, I'm 23. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to get Wade up to speed? Well,
Well, go ahead. I'll.
Either that, or I can go smoke a cigarette until he gets ready, and then we'll get him caught up.
Yeah.
I got a tinkle. So.
All right, let's take a break real quick.
Okay, TikTok. We're going to intermission for the moment. Don't forget to check out our Linktree.
Damn it.
Damn it.
You young whippersnapper.
Well, I don't know if your feed or my reception, but we're got a stuck thing on the.
Whenever you get ready, Wade, roll 2d3 and write that points down.
It's still going. It must be your reception.
How you been?
I've been.
Outside's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys do anywhere special?
No, it was just at home. Rhonda cooked ribs for her. 'Cause she was like, I want ribs.
Oh, okay.
Well, because we said, hey, what do you want for your birthday dinner?
Yeah.
She's like, I want Mom to cook ribs for me.
There you go.
Um,
let's see. Sad Gala said looks like fun.
It should be.
Got various follows and likes and okay. Sad Gala. This is Twilight 2000. Maybe you already got the answer already, but Twilight 2000 4th edition. Originally, Twilight 2000 was published by GDW in the early 80s, and it's World War III broken down. There were some nukes that flew. We're fighting NATO versus the Warsaw Pact. Basically, the shit hit the fan, and some governments fell, and they basically can't support the troops over there in Eastern Europe, and it's like you're on your own, guys. So it's a matter of either trying to find a way home or setting up your own little warlord fiefdom or something, or just try to get by somehow. So it's kind of different than mostly everything else we've previously done. And this 4th edition is actually put out by the same company in Sweden that did Tales from the Loop. So, and intermission, which I shall imbibe in. Oh. Oh, I got my first of my 2 Dresden biographic novels.
Oh yeah.
Through Amazon. Welcome to the Jungle, which is the first one that was done. This takes place immediately prior to the very first novel, Stormfront, and then Downtown, which takes sometime after Dresden has taken Molly Carpenter as his apprentice. So there's a bit of a time difference. I've got about 3 more coming. Finally broke down and got them. Okay, what the hell?
I'll just snag this. Using the life path version.
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
Oh, those are the archetypes.
Oh, actually, I was looking at.
Okay, yeah.
I got a total of 5 on the
Okay.
2d3.
So, have you looked, because it'd be quicker for you to read than me to tell you. Here's a note for, like, if you have an idea of what you want to do, you have to have those abilities to begin with. Some of them, like, will require, like, education officer. You have to go to education transfer. And if you flip over here, one more page, it'll start the other career classes: police, crime, blue collar.
Skinny Nuts says he misses playing D&D with his friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's that?
Well, actually,
Skinny
what
Nuts.
I was thinking as a Scotsman who's special boat.
Savagalia says, thanks for the explanation.
Okay, so you're going to want
Special ops.
special officer. You're going to want to make sure you
Also
have
asked,
strength
what's
and ability
this?
to B and intelligence to C.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to spend 1
And to
term in combat arms.
Yank Jet
So
14.
probably be a good thing for you to
Yes,
get into the military as soon as possible.
yes, I've got the
Yeah.
And have those abilities.
I figured
3/4
that'd just
inch
be
Star
straight.
Trek figures
So,
and
go ahead
6-inch
and you get your 5
figures.
points.
Ben's on here.
Hey Ben,
He says you're a broken division, so no one knows how to do math anymore. Question mark.
Your main top
And then-
attributes. You got 4 attributes here.
Crazy James said, holy shit, this is really happens in real life. Ha 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 ha
I'll
ha.
start out at C.
Right.
Yeah.
The second box is basically just for the die coordination.
Somebody asked, who's into VV?
So you start out with
Swamp
C,
numbers.
you
Who's
got
into
5
VV?
points to spend.
VEV?
Can't go above A, obviously.
Yeah.
Once you spend your 5 points, if there's
Did you
one
comment
wanna
on the Star
drop,
Trek thing?
I'm
from a C
typing.
to
I'm
a D,
typing now on
you can put
regarding
another
the
point somewhere
Suki
else.
Miko said, love the Star Trek figures. Rest
But
IP
you have
Nichelle
to
Nicholas.
Bring 1 down to a D.
Okay. So then each point in the 5 is 1 step.
Yep.
All right.
Kevin says, Mike Jones. I don't know who that is, but hi, Mike. Ayo, Adiladi, whatever his name is, what's your body count? In what term? D&D in full effect. No, we're not playing D&D. We're playing Tales from the... No, we're playing Twilight 2000. Sorry. Tales from the Twilight
I
2000.
guess we're going to have to make up D&D characters sometime there, Wade.
Yeah.
Were you wanting to run D&D?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I found
CV something something says, what do you do?
Warforged on. I'm like, oh yeah.
We role play. Tabletop.
I was actually considering changing it up.
How do you find a friends group like this? This group has actually been, the core group has been in existence for over 30 years.
Itself.
That guy
I
there,
was actually
if
thinking
I can
about trying
point to him
use-
correctly,
do
with the bald head, and that guy there,
post-apocalypse,
and then Mike
like
started the group, and I was part of it too, way back in the day, 30 plus years ago, and we've been playing ever since in different
Everyone
formats.
is a post-apocalyptic,
Right.
but it's still very built up.
Right.
Yeah.
This would be like
This would be more
even
like
farther.
Mad Max.
Has anybody
style.
played Dune,
but
the role-playing game?
Dune.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm saying that we haven't.
What
But
was the other one that came
I
out?
realize there is a new
Dark
edition
Sun.
out
Dark
because
Sun.
of the new
Yeah.
movie.
What
Yeah.
dice do you use? We use polyhedral
Plastic.
plastic,
One of like everything. from
some
this
metal,
game.
some...
Okay, so you got that situated?
Yeah. So I've got A.
What's the storyline? I don't know. You have to ask
B,
that
intelligence and empathy.
guy, because he's their storyteller.
But I was actually thinking, go ahead and drop in the empathy to D.
Veronica says, oh, cool, my husband loves D&D and all that. Right on, Veronica.
You can't do that.
We do too.
Low empathy, Dale's not here, but low empathy can imply stress problems
Yeah.
in the game. So just be aware of that.
Rhythm 311 says, I want a basement
That's
like
what we
that.
want the special forces trooper to have is-
Oh, show him your D1.
Problems.
Dennis, show him your D100.
What?
Somebody wants to see your D100.
I got a D30.
There's your D100
Just what you call
and a
it.
D30. We have big balls.
Okay. So
Got a big 20 too.
We are in, who's asking that? Trevor Order wants to know what state we're in. We are in Illinois. Or Illinois for everybody else around us.
What type it is. You can either
Lazy Berry says, sheesh.
roll.
All right.
You want to roll or you want
Sure,
to
I'll
choose?
roll.
Okay. Roll a d6.
What?
4.
What's the game based
Came
on?
from an intellectual family.
The game is based on the Third World War. That hasn't happened yet.
Never did.
Aloha from Hawaii. Zen's Jay says aloha from Hawaii.
Ah,
Hawaii's tuned in.
Okay.
yeah, okay. You say Ben was in there somewhere?
Ben commented way up earlier. I think he probably left.
2 points to spend on skills.
Good evening from
On all of your
Pensacola,
turns
NAS,
Mobility,
Pensacola, Florida. Hey, how you doing, Ghost Rider?
Are always
Howdy.
an option.
Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Hey, he's in
So
Pensacola,
you got
Florida,
those three.
at the
Under
NAS.
intellectual, you can choose tech.
We got somebody from
medical aid, or
Hawaii too.
persuasion.
Oh, yeah. So
My friend makes board games. It's fun. Oh, cool.
Cool.
So let's see.
During the intermission, I
Greetings from Iceland.
So
Woohoo!
options is
Iceland.
tech,
Whoa!
medical, and persuasion.
Yep.
Is that your guy?
Another
Yeah,
one from
that's him.
Quebec, Canada,
That's for
too.
intellectual, and then you have your normal. You can choose from stamina,
And
Welcome.
Chile.
and you can either
Chile.
choose one,
Woo!
or you
Hello
can
from
choose
Texas. Hey, hook 'em horns. Anyway,
Ontario,
And then you
Canada.
said also has
Please.
mobility, driving.
say propane from
They're
Ontario.
always available to you.
Well, you got me. I said it.
The hot elf chicks are hiding behind the bar, behind the backdrop.
The tech, medical aid, persuasion.
Whoa, hold on, I can't see it.
Intellectual family. Yeah.
The Rhythms from Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
So 2.
2 points to spend.
And somebody said, damn, that's impressive.
Mobility.
What is this? This is the Raconteur Society. We are the Raconteur Society.
For,
And we're rolling up
moving
characters
around,
for Twilight 2000.
running,
Oh, man. I like my propane and propane accessories.
jump, climb, run fast, and from any
Is D&D hard to learn? Depends on what version.
Control, and then also thrown weapons.
In general, not necessarily, but can be, if depending on your storyteller.
Which is handy for whenever you want to duck and dive for
Holy
cover,
comic book store, guys.
or trying to dodge out of something.
Are in boxes behind the curtain.
We know those guys. I think Dale slept with one.
Yep. I can draw an elf
Um,
chick if they want me to.
All right.
I want to get back to character gen. So hang out, folks. Keep talking. Dennis will respond.
Let's see. Go with mobility.
Love to
and
see it.
medical.
Okay.
Comic
Go
book
ahead and
guy
you can
porn.
put D,
Yeah.
on your skill, on your actual sheet, you can go ahead and put D down for those.
Give it the D.
Okay. And then you will get a specialty.
Specialty.
I let you choose that one.
The special D.
The special.
For
Not
you,
special K.
historian,
Oh.
communications, computers, scientist, linguist, or musician.
Holy shit, what is that? It's a giant bag of
Cereal?
wow.
This is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch popcorn.
Fucking A.
Something new that in this last year from General Mills.
Yum.
But it tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it's in popcorn.
So the specialties were what?
Historian, and that kind of
Go over
allows
there
you,
and do
whenever
it.
you
Yeah.
come across an area that has a special interest, you get a chance to go, oh,
Yes.
this is the castle of so-and-so.
Yeah.
Communications.
For the
communications
comic book
gear,
bits, I just got a
communicating
couple of
people, computers,
new,
scientists,
well, new to me.
Linguist,
They've been out for a few
language.
years. Graphic
a
novels,
language that you can actually
hardcover
think.
for the
If you
Dresden
roll
Files.
successfully, you can
This
be
is
like
Welcome to
full.
the Jungle, which is the first
And a
one
musician.
they released.
Any kind of
and-
music.
Downtown. One takes place immediately before the first Dresden Files novel of Stormfront, and this one takes place shortly after Molly
So
Carpenter
you can go with linguist.
becomes
Linguist?
Dresden's
Okay, and then pick the
apprentice.
Good job, Dan.
Pig Latin.
Oink. Hey.
He had
Actually,
picked. He had picked Russian, or
Yeah.
yeah. change.
Actually, I'm going to go with Russian as well.
You're gonna go with Russian as well. Okay.
2 Americans and 2 Russians.
Actually, I'm Scottish.
Oh, Scottish.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Russian with the Scottish.
Actually,
Oh,
I'm
That's bizarre.
Can't even try that.
in
My
my
face will fall
ethnic
off.
descent.
Mm.
Okay. So now we go to the first term,
Yes.
and you want to go and do combat arms then?
Yep.
Okay. So strength and agility, or be above.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you get 2 points to spend. The same 3 that were listed before. The mobility, stamina,
So how many points for that?
driving. 2 points.
2 points.
The new ones you get. First of all, you get the rank of private. So you can write that down somewhere.
Private D.
Oh.
Sorry.
And you can also
We're
choose
playing our 12-year-old.
Right.
from close
We're still in,
combat,
Tales from the Loop.
heavy weapons, ranged combat, and recon.
Did I tell you that?
Okay.
Originally, his name was Parker Hampton. I
So
told Bobby,
it's
she's
2
like,
points
"Sounds
to
like a
spend
douche."
with either close
It
combat,
does.
heavy weapon,
Parker
range
Hampton.
combat, recon,
Right.
So,
mobility,
Eli
stamina,
Parker
driving.
is
Yep.
much
You can
better.
pick one with 2,
Peter.
or you can pick 2 with 1.
You're Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Actually, recon and ranged.
Okay. So you can put down D, or if you've already had it before, you can increase it 1 letter. I don't think you've chosen those yet.
Okay, so
Ranged, I think, is under.
range is under agility.
Yep.
And recon is under intelligence.
Intelligence.
So now you are going to roll to see if you got promoted. So now one of those skills that you just chose,
Mm-hmm.
whichever one is going to be give you the best roll, the skill plus your attribute, you're going to roll both of them together. So you're gonna pick those dice and you're gonna roll.
Okay, so what are the different dice?
Okay, so an A is a 12,
All right.
B is 10, C is 8, and a D is a 6.
All right. So go with between the 2 that I just picked, that would be the range combat under agility.
What you want to do is get a 6 or higher.
No.
Okay, I'm going to allow a second roll on specialties, so you can get one more chance.
Come on, buddy.
Ooh,
There you go. 11.
11.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
So you'll get a specialty. So you can choose, and this will go underneath skills. These are, instead of having a bunch of skills, they give you the main skills, and then the rest are like specialties. So, and they will give you a bonus to usually something or allow you to do something altogether new, like piloting and stuff. So rifleman, red leg. I'd have to look that up because I have no idea what that is. You get a red leg.
C-3PO.
Better than the red right hand.
Tanker, I believe. No, wait, that's cavalry yellow. Red legs.
Because the third one is
In the
tank.
Civil War, they had red legs.
Yeah.
Because they
Let's
got
see. What is
freaking
that?
giant holes in them from things.
Who died of dysentery?
Move on.
Somebody had that, like a list of things. If you didn't do these in the 80s, you were not cool.
Oh,
And it was like, go skating
dying of dysentery.
all night. One of them was dying of dysentery. I'm like,
Ah.
I get that reference.
Oregon Trail. No. That's the most precious faith you've ever made. Just rip that page out. We don't need
Well,
it.
they don't have red leg in here.
They got rid of it.
Yeah. Butcher, runner,
You can't have it.
runner, archer, reloader, assigner, sniper, biker, bowman, pilot, racer, tanker. So tanker gives you bonuses to track vehicles.
Right.
Seer training,
Train your seal.
ranger,
No, seer.
Oh.
builder,
SERE, survival, evasion, resistance, and escape.
Oh, never mind. The seals would have been cooler.
Fisher, forger, navigator,
What's your purpose in this game?
quartermaster,
Train every seal I come
sniper,
across.
blacksmith,
To what? Whatever. It's the seal army takes over the world.
That's the penguin.
Okay, forget about red leg. That's not a choice anymore. Yeah, it's not in there. I don't know
Actually,
what.
let me see.
Yeah.
Because,
So here it says red leg,
yeah.
and these are your Pretty sure I'm not that blind.
I don't know. You got your microphones on?
Nope.
Okay.
We,
That was. So the first one was under military service.
Ooh.
yeah, I don't see anything online about it.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, where's that?
Page in front of it.
The page.
The heavy weapon specialties.
Oh!
Red leg is a +1 modifier to heavy weapons
Okay.
when firing mortars and howitzers.
There we go.
Okay.
And
Must be the scorch burns when you fire them.
Yeah.
No, the red leg was the stripe down the side of the pants for uniform.
Oh,
like
okay.
For a
Formal
tiller,
uniform.
for the tiller.
So-
Brad,
war one.
someone asked what your symbol on your dice tray is.
Oh, they can see that from there? The hell?
Well, they can see something. They don't. They
Oh,
can't
it's
know
a
what it-
raven. It's a little raven in a circle.
Hmm.
I'll call him Matthew.
it's Matthew the Raven.
Either even.
Better keep Steve the Dinosaur away from him.
Nice to meet
So
you,
you said
Matthew.
pick one of the specialties
Yeah.
under,
Combat arms.
or just roll.
You can roll randomly if you want to, but I prefer you guys to choose your specialties.
Okay.
I mean, rolling's fine. I'm just.
We all rolled.
Thank you. What a choice on that part.
Let's see.
Some people have been sharing the live video.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right.
that. Thanks for liking us, by the way.
I like being shared by.
What are our likes up to? You can see on that?
4.
Makes me feel warm and cozy.
I can't tell. I don't know where to find that info.
Actually,
Somebody smashed the like button on there so Dennis can see it.
what's launcher crew?
Excuse me.
Show us the love.
I see where someone sends a like, but I don't see any numbers.
Well,
I don't know how to look that up.
okay. Probably have to look at the actual live feed to find it.
Okay. I'll go with the. Yeah. Launcher crew. Carried a grenade launcher.
Okay. All right. Now you're down. Down under combat. There's a coolness under fire.
Mm-hmm.
You started off at a D, and you're going to bump it up to a C because
Okay.
you got a promotion while in a military career. Okay. And now you are going to roll a D6 to see how old you have gotten.
Oh.
4. So
22.
you start out at 18, and so now you have aged 4 years at the end of this first term.
All right.
All right. So now you are caught up.
Yay!
Yay, welcome aboard.
Yay!
So
Okay.
Dale,
Don't slip.
what do you wish to do on your second turn?
I do have a question. I got that one thing for the one specialty on the stamina. Is because of the other thing, do I have another specialty because of the tech? Or
Did you choose one? Did you
Well,
choose?
well, for
let
the-
me see. Where were you? You
I
were.
had one specialty for linguistics for Russian.
That was under your. That was under your childhood?
This is under education. We were in the I think we were in the education section.
let's see.
They got 2 points. So
And you took Ranger.
I think-
Yeah, so linguist was the specialty.
okay, so there's just one specialty. within
Yeah,
that.
just one
Okay,
specialty.
okay, all right. I just want to make
So
sure.
linguist is the specialty, and then you took Russian.
Right.
Chop my arm off. Made it a lot easier.
Didn't know character creation was that terrible for you.
I want to get into character.
Right, yeah.
I lost a one-arm bandit. Chop.
All right, now we've gone too far.
Live action role playing to a whole new level.
And we were banned permanently. Again.
Again.
Okay, Dale.
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you wish to do on your second term?
Survive. I don't know what's up.
Make
So
pudding.
you were a driver.
Yeah.
So do you wish to stay? You can move on to something else. Join the military. What do you wish to do?
Join us.
Join the military, he said. See the world, he said.
Bullshit. Travel to new lands. Kill exciting people.
Want to know what other stuff is available?
Yeah, what is... Probably join the military.
White collar all requires education. So, and then there's education.
Okay. So I'll join the
Did we
military.
get another
And then
set of...
there's farmer, mechanic.
Oh, mechanic.
That is under blue collar.
Okay.
With the new thing, did we get a new set of points to adjust or not?
I guess, yeah. It's
Yeah.
2 points for every term, right?
Yeah, we're starting out.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to you yet. Hold on.
I
Slow down. You don't run with scissors. You don't run.
Yes, I
and
do.
you don't run with a loaded gun. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do that too. I used to. Actually, did that for 5 years.
So you want to go to mechanic?
Yeah, I think mechanic.
Okay.
So I get 2 points to spend again.
So yes, you get 2 points again, and again, tech is one of the things.
Right.
Is the one under mechanic.
I'm going to raise tech and driver.
Okay. And now you can go ahead and roll for a specialty.
Okay.
So one of those skills that you raised, you're going to roll that with your attribute.
D12 and D6. It's D8 now. I'll go with driving again.
Okay. Okay. You got it. I know which one you're going to want. You're going to want mechanic.
Mechanic.
Okay. That's your specialty. Okay. And then you're going to roll a D6. Okay. That's how many years you've aged.
We're going to be like 1,000 years old by the time we're done.
When did you join the military? 45.
Now you're going to roll a
In
D8.
45? No, I was 45.
D8?
A D8, and let me know if it's under
Your pants.
the terms.
Yeah.
Okay, if you roll lower than the number of terms you have completed, you will become affected by age.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey,
this is your
what?
second term, so don't roll one. Okay.
7.
And then roll again, and it's going to be the same thing, except this is if war broke out. Okay.
7.
All right. So you're clear.
You're queer.
You're queer.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Oh.
So is it still
No.
when war breaks out, you're done with your
You're done.
setting your character up?
Yes.
Then you go right to the military. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yep. Okay. You were what? You were
I'm a brawling blacksmither.
working
I'm
class.
a working class construction.
Oh, you were construction.
Yep.
All right. So
You're
next
not-
term,
you're
are you
a
going to stay in
roofer, okay?
construction,
You're
or
a
you want to do
roofer.
something
That's all
else?
right. Huh?
You going to stay in construction, or you going to do something else?
Let me do something else.
Okay. You got an idea?
Nope.
You want to be a burglar?
Yes.
I build homes so I can break into them.
Take that applied
You
knowledge
can
of
get
how
an
to
education.
I think I'll do education.
You wanna
And
try
the
and
mighty
do education?
Togar says
Okay.
hi. Hi.
Togar!
Hi.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Where is he?
Up there in that little box.
Oh my God! What happened to him?
That is the worst vacation ever.
He's shrunk.
Help me, guys! I went to a new dimension. They turned on the CERN collider, and I don't know where I'm at
I mean,
now.
I know Maya and Milsey are small, but how does Mike get in there?
where did
Okay.
they go?
They were going
Michigan?
to Journey, Illinois for Six Flags, and then they're
Mm.
going up to Michigan by the Great Lakes, and there's like fancy little cabins.
That's where they're going to get robbed.
That's where
Yeah.
they're going to go and try to capture Bigfoot. Is what it is.
Yeah, he's up in
Melcy-
Chicago.
Melcy's figured it out. She's
She's going to trade Mike in for
trying to get for Bigfoot. This is my new husband.
Mike says there's 6 kids here.
6 kids.
He's had 6 kids?
Since he's not, he's had 6 kids.
With
That's
him.
a hell of a vacation.
What are you doing?
my
Melcy's
God.
got to be sore by now.
All right. You can either do liberal arts or sciences. Liberal arts
It's a
requires...
worthless degree. I want to be.
Hey.
I want to be.
Hey, I'm
artiste.
insulted by
I'm
that.
an artist. Look, I can make so much money now. Sorry.
Liberal arts, you have to have intelligence or empathy of C. Intelligence and empathy of C or more.
I don't have him. Well, I could do that, but
Okay, you've got that.
Yeah.
Or you can do sciences, which you need B.
I got that too.
Or intelligence, I'm sorry. You need intelligence of B.
I
for
have an
sciences.
intelligence of A, so I'm
Cherry
I'm gonna
Boy
be scientist.
64
You're gonna
says,
be
this is so
scientist?
hot.
Scientist.
All right, you get 2 points. to spin.
What?
What was that?
This is so hot.
This is so hot. Is it the cinnamon toast
The cinnamon hot toast?
popcorn, or is it the
Yeah.
fact that we're
It's coated with Tabasco
or the
sauce.
fact that we're old AF and
That's
still
your
playing
shirt.
games?
Oh, that's right. Okay, you got 2 points you can spend on skills. Under
Lift my
sciences, you
shirt.
can
Hope
spend
get
1
your
on
silver
tech,
bullets handy.
or you can spend it on the main 3 that we've said like 10,000 times already. I'm tired of talking
Main
about.
Mobility, stamina, drive.
Yeah, thank you, Wade.
I think I'll put 1 in tech, so I'll go from a C to a B. And then I'll do. I'm going to take close combat. I'll put a D in that.
Nope, that's not a choice.
Oh, it's not.
Nope. You were
No,
listening.
off the list of what he read.
Oh, ow, oh! Mobility.
Yes,
Whew.
that is on the list.
Oh, man.
And
Okay,
Oliveira's 31. I'm sorry.
elevator 31 is broken.
Elevator 31 is
Thanks for letting us know.
Sorry. Right round the block. That's when are you guys doing a Star Trek themed run? Nothing planned at this point.
I
Sorry.
don't even know if we have the Star Trek.
Yeah, I don't have any Star Trek. I made up characters once and then we never played.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were with me too. weren't you?
I
Chris,
do
Kelly,
have.
yeah.
I think it's the fastest Star Trek Star Trek game, but nothing planned as
The
this
fast is
with
so
25 and counting campaigns.
the
we're
fastest Star Trek game. So that's the Kobayashi run or something like that. You
They
just run that and you die.
but Classic put out a lot of stuff for that.
Okay, of those 2 skills that you raised, you're gonna roll. So that the skill and the
Roll.
attribute, and you're gonna see if you get the 6 or
So
higher.
A is a 12, right?
Yep.
And then it's a 12. And then the B is a 8.
Yep.
Wow. 3 and 4.
Okay, you get a second roll.
Uh, 8 and 3.
Okay, so you'll get a specialty. You can either get chemist, communication, computers, electrician, scientist, or linguist.
I think we go chemist.
Chemist? Okay.
Yeah.
Make bombs and stuff.
Orange, Australia. Good day, right back at
Good
you.
on ya!
Hello.
Hey!
Australia?
Oi, oi, oi! Soggy, soggy, soggy! Oi, oi, oi!
Okay, roll a d6 for your age.
Hold on. Roll the white one. Haven't rolled it yet. 4.
Oh,
Okay, so it's been 4 years.
seriously.
25 now. I've learned how to make meth.
And then roll a d8.
8.
Okay, and then roll a d8 again.
Stop rolling 8s. 2.
Okay, that's really close. You just
Right.
want to roll 8
Oh,
on that.
sorry.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so that's it for you. Wade,
Yes.
jumping over to...
We haven't done any Palladium
Palladium?
Or Palladium
No.
games yet.
Pilates?
Pilates.
Do we do Pilates? No.
No,
Obviously,
no.
look at us.
No Palladium games yet, so
No
Yeah.
Palladium. I do have the books for them, but I haven't forced these guys to make a character yet.
Okay.
Riffs.
Wait, did you want to jump to special
No
operations?
Palladium. Is
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it is Riffs, but
Strength
there's
and
also
agility are
Palladium,
B.
Yeah.
which is its
Yes.
own.
And your intelligence is
Yeah,
C.
I think
Yes.
we did the
One term in
TMNT
combat arms.
book.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you
Straight Palladium is like it's like trying to make characters with central casting, but doing it 16 times over.
Like
Okay, so I think you automatically get
Worse.
promoted to
Worse than
sergeant.
GURPS.
I'm dying to
Or do
find
I
a copy
have
of
to be
Croft
sergeant?
Edition.
Or
Creeks and
do I have to
Crawfish,
get
though.
the
Because we are so playing that.
Gary says,
promotion during it? Or
Gary says no Pilates, but he grew up on TMNT.
It does not say because
and
it's
other
not actually
strange ones.
listed under requirements.
Yep.
yeah.
It just says starting
Nice.
rank.
I don't have the book, but I
So I think you
downloaded it off the
automatically go to
Trove before
sergeant.
they went down, so I do have the book.
Uh,
We made characters
so
years ago.
the extra skills you could choose from
think
are close
probably-
combat, range combat, recon, and
Austin
survival.
will have the TMT,
yeah,
TMNT
he might.
role playing.
Yeah, Mike made Bobcat, and he did the voice of Bobcat Goldthwait.
What was that for?
TMNT.
Oh, TNT.
And Bobby had a lungfish named Gil Finley. He was like, yeah. He was like a private detective, and I played a gunslinger. And he was
Still
a
get 2
goat,
points to
Billy
spend.
the Kid.
I'll go with range combat and survival.
Billy the Kid.
So
It was
my
so
range
funny.
combat is now C.
Bad company.
Okay.
And then roll to C
Yes, roll.
for
I'll
special.
Whichever one of those
Those
skills
characters.
that you
Oh, and,
raised, roll.
Well, that'll be range
Jason
combat.
made
Okay.
a deer.
So then
named
C
Buck
is
Rogers.
D8, right?
It's all
Yep.
like sci-fi. They were total
11.
TMNT characters.
Paratrooper,
They should make these into
Ranger.
action figures.
infiltrator, combat awareness, sniper, or the seer training.
Seal training.
Actually, what was the infiltrator?
Ooh.
Probably gives you
The
a
penetrator.
bonus to
The cousin to the.
The infiltrator is
Because
a
of the
early
recon
model
is not listed on
T1000.
Well, I mean,
no,
the
that's a
infiltrator-
regular script. It's probably under recon.
Yeah.
Yes, gives you +1 to recon.
Yeah. Sniper.
Sniper,
What
Snipper.
was the
Yo, I can
probably
be
under
sniper.
agility? Or
paratrooper,
Can't
ranger,
do it.
infiltrator, combat
I'm gonna sneak all
awareness,
of you.
sniper,
sneaking.
and the SERE training.
yeah.
Sniper is +1 to range combat when using rifles or hunting rifles. Firing sniper rifles and hunting rifles, sorry.
Yeah.
You're fired.
SER training is +1 to stamina when made to resist interrogation, psyops, bluffing, and torture effects.
Mm-hmm.
I practiced. I tortured myself. And I resisted.
Paratrooper, +1 bonus to mobility rolls for skydiving as
Slow
well as for
down.
reducing damage to falls. That's also one of the skills. If you don't have it, I'm not going to allow you to do it.
What's that?
Paratrooper.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
I'll never
yeah.
talk.
If you don't have it, I'm not going to allow you to do it.
to. Actually, then pick that up early. Then, so parachute,
Paratrooper.
paratrooper.
A pair of troopers. You've effectively divided the two.
Amoeba Man.
Amoeba man.
I guess I could allow some people to pair. I guess that's not. I guess as long as someone tells you what to do.
Well, as long as there's somebody that knows what to do.
Yeah,
then-
but there would still have to be someone there who knows what to do. Yeah. So
I mean, wouldn't want to see what happens for
Yeah.
somebody that hacks their own chute, for
Yeah.
example.
Maybe he's
and
a
then-
parrot trooper.
Oh,
and then I'm going to say your increase in
I think
rank
it-
is what allows you to go to sergeant for that.
Yeah.
And your CUF will go up 1. Will go up to what? From C to B.
B.
Okay, and then you're going to roll a D6 for your age.
5.
Your age 5 years.
Wade plays the oldest character here.
And now you're going to roll a D8.
And then that's your age?
And this is to go under.
Age, and you're going to want. Don't roll. This is your second term, so
Yeah,
just
so don't roll 1.
8. That's
Okay.
not a 1.
And then war
5.
5.
5. Okay.
That was real close to hitting.
Dennis.
Four, wasn't
yo.
Shit. Screw you, D8. You're done for the night.
Busy on the common things. Okay, what? Okay.
You were in combat? Or did you go? You would join the
No.
military?
Military family. So we did the education thing.
Oh, yeah, you went to education first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you're going to go into the military or intelligence or?
The traditional
Intelligence.
oxymoron, the military
Military
intelligence.
intel.
Military intelligence. Yeah.
Well, that's why I said or. You
I'm
want
gonna be a
military or
man in black.
intelligence?
That would be intelligence.
Paramilitary.
Actually, the military.
Military. Okay. Combat arms, combat support, or combat support service, or you can try for officer.
Ossifer. Ossifer?
Well, I'll try for the officer.
All right. Is your intelligence a B?
Yes.
Do you have any D's?
I got to take a D.
No.
No,
On your
what?
attributes.
Just-
In your
No,
attributes.
no.
Okay. And you've got at least one term in education.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you're qualified. That's all you
Okay.
need.
I'm going to try for that next time.
So your
Okay.
starting rank is second lieutenant.
Sucking lieutenant?
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Sucking lieutenant.
I know. I got here.
All right.
You get 2 points to spend. You can spend it on the traditional stamina, mobility, driving. Or you can spend it on ranged combat, command, or persuasion. Ranged combat is obvious. Persuasion is for dealing with people. Command is something that can be used for helping your group deal with unit morale.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are terrible. You all should just...
I said get up. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do command
He's an
and
officer,
It's good as a gentleman also.
another bump for stamina.
Officer and a gentleman.
Okay.
So
Anyone?
that would bump my stamina of a D up to a C.
D to a C? Yes.
Okay, and then command of
And the command of D.
That damn officer is hard to kill.
Okay. And then
I've
you're
stabbed him
gonna choose
15
whichever
times
one-
already. And he just laughs.
Whichever one gives you the best results, and you can roll to see if you are special.
So that would be stamina C. So
You need
that's
a-
going to be
D8,
closer to 8
and then
He's
whatever your
going to need a
attribute is.
chemist for his medication.
or a B.
So what's your strength?
My strength is B.
So D10 and a D8.
10 and an 8. Okay. Got a 3 and a 12.
Okay. So you get
So at
especially
this point, I'm actually a good support character because I can build. I can make
choose
gunpowder.
sidearms?
Yeah.
Chemistry.
Yeah, with chemistry.
I just got to learn
Intelligence?
for reloading, and I'll be able to
Tactician?
make bullets. Well, never
Magician?
run out.
now
And
magician.
I got blacksmithing
magician.
to yeah.
Frontline
So-
leader or quartermaster.
What was the first one?
Sidearms.
What's
Gives
your
you a
job?
bonus to
Bullet maker.
hand weapons, pistols.
Bullet farmer.
Bullet farmer. I want to be a bullet
Intelligence probably gives
gonna
you
die
a
shiny and
bonus to-
I lost a tooth. Just put a
Persuasion,
bullet in there.
maybe, or-
farmer. Spray the
Put it in his gun. That was so
silver
awesome.
spray paint. That was cracking me up because after that movie, there was a run on silver cake.
A logician.
Oh,
gives
yeah,
you,
Because everybody's like, can't actually
doing
use
that.
silver cake. Can't real silver spray paint. So we got this cake stuff.
Logician gives you a bonus if you guys ever decide to build a base.
Mm.
But
the intelligence was one of those?
It's a lovely day.
Or command.
Frontline leader gives
Correct.
+1 bonus to command rolls for helping someone who's incapacitated
Watching
by
the
stress.
Predator a couple nights ago. And reminded me of that. It's where all the
Quartermaster
loonies
gives you
are in it.
+1 for survival
And,
rolls
One of the guys, one
and
of the main
establishing
guys,
home bases.
the guy who saw the Predators put in with them to silence them because he saw an alien.
Intelligence.
Okay.
And they're all like, "What are you
Intelligence
doing here?"
is roll recon when you spot
Shot
enemy
my
troops,
commanding
vehicles, and
officer,
weapons.
and
If you succeed,
he's like,
the
"Why are you
referee
here?
should tell
Saw an
you-
alien."
Give you an idea of what their stats are.
Okay.
But anyway, the guy who shot the
Sidearms and
commanding officer
intelligence.
was kind of a
Wait,
Well, no, you
I
only
pick
get
cool
one.
one.
character,
Pick one.
you know. He's just
Uh,
take no bullshit kind of
intelligence.
guy.
Okay.
And
Okay,
later on,
and
he's
they-
like, "So, whatever happened to your commanding officer? Did he
recon
live?"
bonus,
He's like, "Yeah, he lived."
basically.
He's
It's
like,
under
"You know,
recon,
where'd
but
you
it's
shoot
a
him?"
special.
You know, he's like, "Yeah, he
Right,
lived."
okay.
And he takes his hat off, and he's got this scar right here, and he's like, I missed.
And
Oh.
He's like, he's like,
that's your first
I didn't
turn,
like what
okay.
I became.
wow.
First
I
term
was like,
in the
that was
military,
such a
Yep.
cool.
And then
Wow,
because
he
you
lived.
got the
Yeah, he said, "Why'd you shoot your
Especially,
commanding officer?" Because he was a dick.
you get to raise from second
Everybody's
lieutenant to first lieutenant.
Right.
And then you are going to raise your CUF from a D to a C.
Cool under fire.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't get to raise mine.
You don't get to
We're-
raise them
we're
unless you're in the
civilians.
military
Yeah.
or intelligence.
We're civilians.
Military.
Somebody's shooting at us. This is
You
bullshit.
don't get coolness under fire for dealing with retailer work, you know.
Retail. I built the mall,
I don't know.
God damn it.
Would you
Uh,
like some?
You know what I had to go through to build this in cap?
Black Friday every year.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm in post-war Walmart today.
You never had to deal with an angry Starbucks barista.
Especially one that's going on during World War III. What do you want in your fucking coffee? Calm down, lady. I have a friend that's a chemist. I can help you out.
Okay. Then roll your age. You roll D6 for age.
He can't. It's impossible.
It might be impossible. Can you hear me?
To dream the
Impossible dream. Dennis is plugged in and gone now.
He jacked into the net.
That's what I went with.
They didn't hear us.
I'm getting on-time intelligence here.
Oh my god, that's
Okay,
funny.
roll a D6 for your age.
Roll 3d6s for your age.
Just one.
I rolled a
six.
6.
I'm
So
108.
you aged 6 years.
Ooh.
Dennis is
We also aged 6 years while we watched you on the computer.
We all failed our roll. We don't have much time left, Dennis.
Okay. Then you're going to
So
roll
don't
a
make us older.
D8
Okay.
for aging.
4.
Okay. And then a D8 for see if the war starts.
4.
Okay. All right.
Whatever you do, don't start the war.
Back to you, Dale.
Okie dokie.
Back to you,
I'm
Dale.
gonna start the war.
All right. I
So
think from now on, I'm going to give you one roll for specialties.
Okay.
We've actually all gone through 3 turns.
Yeah, that's
so.
fine.
So it's been 6 years, but I've only aged 4.
No.
No, you've
I'm
aged.
No,
six
you
years.
keep it at the end of that term. You've aged 6 years.
Six
you
more years.
You keep adding them up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you age by
Okay.
term.
Or,
He keeps resetting them.
23 plus 6 is 29. Okay.
How am I 12?
I'm 18. Now I'm 20. Now I'm 36. Now
He's the youngest first lieutenant in the military at the age of 6. And he still outwits all his peers.
right. Well, if this is based on Tales from the Loop, all the adults are stupid anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going into your 3rd term.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
You know, if you get 9 terms, you're going to have a baby.
Oh.
Probably at this point he would probably
Wait,
go into
no,
the
you-
military.
You think you'd go in the military? Okay.
It's either that or prison, I think.
Military
before you go
prison.
prison. Before you go to prison, you got to be a crime. You got to be in the crime. thing.
Okay.
Can't take crime.
So you're gonna go in the military?
Shit.
God
Yeah, I'll
damn
go to the military.
All right. You can pick combat arms, combat support, or combat service support.
Okay. What are all the differences? I mean, what do you get?
So combat arms is your basic rifleman.
Right.
Combat support can be anything from linguists to psyops to interrogators, communications.
Okay.
A lot of specialty stuff. Combat service support, again, has mechanic, gunsmith, electrician, computers.
I'll do that.
Okay, so, and that has no requirements. You start out
What
as
is it called again?
combat service support.
Service support.
He's a cook.
Yeah, probably.
That'd be awesome.
And
What are you,
you
cooking?
start out at the rank of PFC for some reason. I don't know why, just not private. Or private, whichever.
Okay.
Probably private. Because you'll probably be in the army, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm in the army now.
Never get any meow. Or chow. Whatever.
Okay. So you get 2 skill points to spend.
Okay.
To spend.
And which ones?
The 3 as before. Consult with Wade. I know he wrote it down.
Mobility, stamina, drive.
Thank
Thank
you. Medical aid or tech. And I guess tech is the one you use for mechanic, I believe.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to raise my driving to a B and stamina to a D.
And stamina to a D?
Yeah.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll whichever one's favorable that you raise. You can roll for,
10.
see if you get a promotion. Yes. So apparently, I would assume you probably worked in the mechanic field.
Yeah.
And that's probably why you got promoted, because you already knew some shit about mechanics.
Right.
This is a tire.
So now you already got mechanic. So you can choose gunsmith, electrician, computers, combat medic, or field surgeon. Why the fuck would you have field surgeon?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no on that part.
Yeah.
It's in case the field gets injured.
Yes. I know you've got a bullet in your liver. This guy just replaced a carburetor in the
Same thing.
He's thinking he
Same
did good
thing.
work for you.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even have medical aid. How can I be a... I guess I should take that.
Yeah, so that one's off the books.
Okay. Combat medic.
That you could. I mean, you could
I'll just
essentially.
have to put some medical aid skill in there.
Stick your finger and shit. I can do that one
what were
with
the
the
first
first
couple?
too.
Gunsmith, electrician, and computers.
I'll do gunsmith.
And all 3 of those are basically would be suitable.
Darius says, "Don't die, Field."
Don't die, Field. Field, you were my best friend. I can't leave you
Well,
alone.
actually, don't die on me, Field.
Don't
And
die on me,
you
Field.
get promoted.
Don't be
You will get
scared.
promoted to corporal,
Okay.
Hopefully the field medic shows up soon.
and then you're going to roll a d6.
Three.
Go 3 years, and then you're going to roll a d8 for age.
D8 for age.
Yeah, d8. It's d8 for both of them. Oh no, I'm sorry.
You're saying
d8
age, but
for age effect. That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
Ah,
8,
8. Okay, you're still under, and then for at war.
Don't do it.
7.
This may take a while.
You didn't start the fire.
All right.
now does that only count for that person, or is it for everybody?
It's just for that person.
Okay.
So
Once
yeah,
the war starts
once
for you.
everybody's done,
Yeah.
you'll have to retrograde your age if you want to know when you were born.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know. So
When the,
So yeah, it might be if it's 4 terms for me, it might be 3 terms for Dennis. So
Yeah.
there'd be
yeah.
Yeah.
adjusting.
So
Right.
so
I want to go officer.
you went into education,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Chemist.
That's right. You got intelligence of B. You
Nope.
got no D attributes.
Nope.
Okay, and
You don't have
reported-
any
you
intelligence of B?
Did your
I have intelligence of A.
education. So all right, you'll start out as a second lieutenant.
Sexy lieutenant.
Succulent lieutenant?
You will have 2 points to spend.
you know
can-
what the difference is between a PFC and a second lieutenant.
Hmm.
PFC's been promoted twice.
What are my extras I can pick up for this one?
You got your normal 3, and then you've got ranged combat, command, and persuasion.
I'm gonna put a D in ranged combat.
Okay.
Shooting. I'm gonna be a sniper. I'm going to snip the enemy.
Not as an officer.
Snip, snip.
Okay.
We call him neuterer.
What was that?
And
Oh my!
So I'm gonna do my
My-
tech again as my
devices.
did you spend 2 points?
yes.
Did you put it all in range combat or?
Well, I put 1 in tech and 1 in range combat.
Okay.
My tech is now an A. I can't go any further.
Yep.
Unless I go A plus
Okay.
or A plus
No.
plus
Only if you have sex with the teacher.
or
So-
A plus 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 plus.
So whichever one's your highest, go ahead and roll for promotion.
And that's what again?
Huh?
It's two D12s
Yeah.
that time.
So you got A and an A.
Yeah. Hey. Hey.
You're no longer the best mechanic.
No.
Well, you do have the bonus to mechanic, though.
It's an 8.
Raising his
Eight.
mechanic.
8?
Eight.
Okay. So, you
Pretty
can
good
pick
driver, though.
for specialty, sidearms, intelligence, tactician, logician.
What?
Logistician.
Thank you.
Logistician.
Logic stuck in the vision?
A lobby man. Frontline leader for quartermaster.
Ooh, quartermaster. That sounds fun. Not. I'll take sidearm.
Sidearm? Okay.
Yeah. Chemist with a sidearm.
Chemist with a sidearm and fries.
And then roll a d6 for your age.
Full.
4 more years. How old are you now?
Now 28.
28. Then roll a d8.
One!
Effects of age are starting to show on you. You're going to lower one of your attributes 1 grade.
Ooh, yo, man.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be old age. It could be something else. It could be you hurt your leg.
Aging.
You know, depending on what
My
your
empathy went
penalty.
down one.
Training accident.
Could be a psychological, yeah.
Yeah.
ROTC, fuck you up.
Fuck my head up. All right.
So, all right, and then roll to see if the war has started.
What's that one again?
D8 again.
And you need above a 2.
1!
Okay,
You're done.
I'm
the
out.
war starts for you, and we will go ahead
And kill your character.
finish you up.
Finish you off is what he meant. Finish you off.
Oh, it's a happy ending rolling. Sweet.
Not so happy.
Oh. I hate you. You go home.
Okay, you get 2 more points to
Die shit the
spend.
fuck out of that thing later.
You've got 2 more points to spend. They have to be. You can't spend more than 2 in 1 though. It has to be 1 in 1.
Right.
In your last officer rank, so range, combat, command, persuasion, or the regular 3, you can spend a point in 2 of them.
I'm going to take range combat from a D to a C. And what were my optional ones again?
Range, combat, command, and persuasion.
Put a D in driving. Second least.
So probably since you don't have anything in command, you probably could be that you just got
Just got
through
promoted.
officer training, and then all of a sudden the war
Kaboom!
broke out.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm an
And they were
officer.
Like, we need a bunch of second lieutenants or whatever. There you go. Here's a unit.
Congratulations, you're promoted. Oh,
You've
fuck.
been to school. You've been to college here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got education. Have fun.
Right, and then
Good luck.
you can choose one of these
That
as a
one.
last specialty. Brawler, Ranger. You can work for NBC. Rifleman,
I'd rather work for CBS. Thank you.
Rifleman, Scrounger, or improvised munitions.
Ooh, improvised musicians would be good with chemistry and blacksmithing.
Yeah.
Munitions, not musicians.
Improvised musicians. I'll take that one.
I got a mouth harp.
They get a violinist and get them hooked on drugs.
How do you spell that word?
Munitions?
Munitions.
M-U-N-I.
Thank you, because I keep wanting to say musicians. Munitions.
Okay, and that
It's
is your
T-I-O-N.
last.
T-I-O-N?
M-U-N-I-T-I-O-N.
Thank you.
Okay, Wade, what are you doing?
Munitions.
Sticking with special operation?
Yep.
New mittens.
Alright, 2 points to spend.
Improvised mittens.
Improvised new mittens. Hi, nice to meet you. Here's your mittens.
Still the same.
Same stuff.
Same stuff.
I know it's a hot, but isn't that
Actually,
cool?
I'm going to take 1 in
It's a special masturbatory
stamina
tool. You can watch yourself. Oh.
and do another, or do
Do wacka do. Do wacka. Well, then I'm done. I'm gonna go play with TikTok.
take another survival.
Okay.
So
And then of those two, go ahead and roll and see if you can get a success.
Thank you for the love.
Do you always talk to your phone that way?
I do.
so pick one.
Whichever's the highest.
Gray Waits and Fox
So I've got a AD and a BC. So
work for
it's like-
Fox Broadcasting.
Wow.
It's kind of because B would be a D10, right?
Yes.
And then C is a D8,
Mm-hmm.
or so a 10 and an 8, or a 12 and a 6.
We've been playing together at this current time with this current configuration for over a year and a half.
8.
You got an 8?
The
Okay.
core group has been playing for over 30 years, however.
You can choose. You already got Paratrooper.
Yep.
So Ranger,
Okay, come on over.
Combat Awareness, Sniper, or Seer Training.
The Minty Green. The Minty Green wants to play too.
Sniper.
Okay.
You should have an extra phone to watch your live sitting down. Yeah, I know. That unfortunately, I forgot my other phone, so I had to use my main phone. Thank you very much.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Be kind.
It looks like so much fun.
And
Thank you. It
rewind.
is. Be kind and rewind.
All right. So
Okay.
take the coolness under fire again.
Yes.
Illinois. We're in Illinois.
So A,
Illinois.
so go into-
Illinois is for all the other places around us.
So,
We are playing
So now
Twilight
I-
2000.
D6.
D6
Uh,
for age.
Brady Jacobs. And
5. Woohoo.
haven't played in 10 years. We'll knock that off.
32.
32. Roll D8.
You're watching the Raconteur Society, currently
Yeah,
generating
so
characters
I
for
need
Twilight 2000.
3 or better.
We are live every Tuesday night,
Doing role playing.
Central Time, 7 p.m. 6 p.m.-ish
3
Central
or
Time.
better. 7.
Okay.
So I
Goal here is to make characters for a new game.
Fourth turn.
Hello, Texas.
Dennis. This is your third
And
turn.
Shelley
Hello from
Rose
the
from
UK. Hello, UK.
Shelley. Okay, yes.
What are you doing? You gonna stay an officer?
Was in the noise of Illa. No. Boot camp this over 2 decades ago. Thank you for your service. D&D, no. We're playing Twilight 2000.
Officer in
In the military?
the military, yeah.
Okay.
We're in Illinois. We are in West Central Illinois.
3, and then range combat, command, persuasion.
How long does the game last? Depends on how many chapters are on the storyline.
Months and months.
Yeah, it depends.
Sometimes years.
Range combat,
Game sessions
command,
usually
or
about 3
persuasion.
hours.
You have a radio voice. Thank you. I stole it from one.
From a
Picking
radio?
one.
Haven't played since 2006. Wow.
Range combat.
The Mighty
fix
Green.
that.
That's what
Yeah.
Hello, Shelley.
Oh, I get to raise.
We are playing Twilight 2000
range
APOC.
combat by 2.
Hello from Panama.
Yeah.
Panama.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Um,
JDV Babadoo.
Babadoo.
Can you show us the game? Yes, I will.
Can borrow your book?
I'm sorry. What were
Champs Guard is in New York.
What were the choices again? I'm sorry.
Oh, hells yeah. That's right. Watching from Florida today.
Wasn't that
Well,
the cover
hello,
of the
Florida.
box, but
Please no judgment. No, I like Florida. Here's the game we're playing.
Range combat
This
and
is
what
one of
else
the
is
books.
available?
This is one of the books. The referee's manual
sorry, what
for
was that?
Besides
Twilight
range combat,
2000, which
what
is
were
backwards for you, all you folks. Here, let me show you the right way.
Persuasion, mobility, stamina.
Here.
Drive.
Now it's good. Look at that gleam.
Range combat and stamina is what I'm going to go with.
How long have you guys been friends? We're friends?
Never.
These two, this one and that one, have been friends since birth.
Pretty much.
Dennis has been friends with Methuselah, and Wade has been part of the group for a couple of years now.
Brad and I met in what, 1990?
Yeah, it was 1 or 2 years after high school for
Yeah,
me.
so it's like 91.
I knew Mike the longest.
Right.
And I joined the group in 96.
Then we actually
7-ish.
came and hunted down Dale, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
saw
a
his
funny
artwork
story.
in the mall one time, and it was like, "Who's this DVG? All right, let's go find him and rob him."
The story of Dan Giffords. That's my favorite story.
Bryn Tropy asks, explain your game.
Oh, okay, so I got the range combat
Again.
and stamina. What next in the...
Okay,
So
roll
Twilight
for
2000
promotion.
takes place in like a World War III that never
So
happened.
whatever one of the two skills
Excuse
that you
me.
raise, whichever is the highest you can roll.
NATO took on Russia and all
And
this
then the
stuff
main
happened,
action
and
movie
basically
goes
after
So,
World War
the
III,
B and
C
C,
is
so that's
a
the
and,
everything was
D,
shot to crap. Nuclear warheads went off, and we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
military guys who are just kind of left on our own to either get home or figure out what we want to do. So, very much a kind of a post-apocalyptic
2 and 6.
military campaign.
It's fire! Anyway,
So you got a promotion.
so that's the game.
So you went
In a
from
quick
Ben Tropy,
first
in a
lieutenant
nutshell.
to a major.
25 new messages. Holy crap, I
Oh,
can't keep
captain.
up.
Sorry.
Better keep up.
Well, they got rid of the captains.
Okay, Dale got shot. Okay.
Hey, hon. Thanks for watching us.
And
I gotta back up so I can't see. I missed all these.
Did you
Ba, ba,
take
ba,
sidearms?
ba, 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 ba.
You get either sidearms,
Oh, you can totally be friends with us in South Carolina.
magician, frontline.
Like this, and then we have some of us have our
One of
own
those already.
Facebook account, or our own TikTok accounts. Like mine's the Mr. E,
Mine's just
Cider.
Wade Brady.
Sidearms.
Yeah.
and there's Wade's is just Wade Brady, and yeah, Rhode Island. Hey, what's happening, Rhode Island?
Is that real? That state?
Nope,
No, that's
Nope.
Delaware.
that's Delaware. That's not
Delaware.
real. Yeah, Rhode Island is totally real. Delaware does not exist.
Yeah, I'm still believing that.
Guys, have fun. Late here. Take care, all. Bye, Shelly.
Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah, nice.
Which strain do you boys smoke?
We don't need no.
We don't need no strains. We're normally fucked up.
Sleep deprivation does just fine.
Who's playing a NATO soldier? Anybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wade is.
He
Well,
would be a NATO.
American.
Yeah.
Well, Americans are all NATO too.
Josie says, I wish I had a group of buds that I could play with. Well, find them. They're out there. D&D? No, we're playing Twilight 2000.
And at war, roll D8.
Has Twilight 2000 been updated? I found out, years ago.
Yes.
I played that years ago in high school, but never played about 92 or so.
Yes, it has
Yeah.
now got a 4th edition. It's by Free League out of Sweden, and it really streamlines a lot of the stuff. It's I kind of got tired of the original 1st edition and the 2nd edition versions, and I really do like this version. It sounds very good.
Sorry, we're getting guff to Gary.
We're getting
Gary Walt says, so you guys basically help Noah with the dimensions of the ark. Pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
There's 8 cubits by
Billy Gilly says the local D&D was
Okay, so
super
that's,
clicky and
so
made
that would
me
be-
and my bro feel
right.
mad unwelcomed. Still haven't
You're on your
played. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yes.
I've been in those groups too, though, man. They suck. You just got to find the right people.
What else is there?
You were in combat
Yeah.
service support. You can keep doing that.
Somebody asked, who's the youngest?
Or
That'd be him.
Yeah.
yeah,
it
probably would be you.
It'd be that guy with the bald head.
No.
He's so young, his hair fell out. Hello from Minnesota.
Yeah, I'll probably just stand.
One guy says, dang, I was born in 98.
So again, medical aid or tech, or the other 3.
Thanks for the follows. Trying to catch up to the stream here. Is this a D20? No, this is not a D10 system.
Combat support, there are those.
Sounds fun. It is fun.
Strength and agility of B.
Well, thank you,
So yeah, you can move over.
Redneck
to those.
Kelly.
Yeah, maybe I'll do
We try to be cool.
Okay, so you switch over to combat arms or combat support. Combat support.
No, you cannot be a cyborg in search of revenge
Got that.
in this game. We had Cyberpunk or
That's,
Shadowrun.
Then the combat
D&D, but
support
post-apocalyptic.
is
No, this is a whole other thing altogether.
for the
No magic.
Interrogator, psyops, NBC, communications, linguist, intelligence.
Okay.
And then combat arms is
Part
more
of
of the
mission.
actual. You get tanker.
Grayweight said, I love playing this in high school, but we
The red
ticked off some border patrol in Kazakhstan.
Yes.
So much and such.
Okay.
That's funny. New Hampshire has tuned in.
New hamster.
New Hampshire.
Okay, so
You got your 2 points to spend.
Yes, like Edelfield, Germany.
The normal 3, and then close combat.
See you later,
heavy
love.
Weapons, ranged combat, and recon.
take ranged combat and
Games can last for weeks, months, and years at times. No, we're not playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Everybody plays.
there are
Dungeons and
more
Dragons.
games than D&D.
The grandfather to Delta Green. We're at TPK and best option. Okay.
Huh?
The audio is great. Thank you. We didn't do anything different.
Ranged combat and
Okay.
Playing Twilight 2000.
So
Yes. No, we're not organizing a civil war. We're just playing a game.
Specialty.
Texas.
Promotion.
The difficulty you're driving.
Oh, how many likes we got? We only got 5K likes.
Yeah.
Man, smash the like button, guys.
So rifleman.
If you like what we're doing, show us some love.
Gunner, launch crew, or combat engineer.
Playing Twilight 2000. Oh, Dennis caught that one. Sorry, Dennis.
I'll take tanker.
Tanker. Okay.
Hi, Mighty Togar. We miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody miss
And
Mike?
you get, what
Anybody
was your
else?
last
Anybody
rank?
else?
Was it private?
Anybody else miss Mike?
Yes.
Corporal. So
Corporal.
sergeant.
What do you mean miss him?
Sergeant.
Yes. All right, you gents enjoy. Got to run. Absolutely can't wait for see season 1. Go to our YouTube channel. We have a Linktree. Our YouTube channel has all of our
Okay.
live recorded games on it. What are you doing? We're playing Twilight. Well, we're generating characters for Twilight 2000.
How old are you now?
28.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
34.
Oh, so 30. Okay, yeah. So 34.
Yeah, man. Make sure you get a hold of your friends, Eric,
You guys are all
and
the old
play.
guys.
Yeah.
And then send us what you're doing because we love to watch other gamers.
Okay, D8.
Not at the moment. You cannot be a mod. Sorry.
6. Jeez.
Uh,
All right.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Wait.
All right.
Thanks for the follow.
Staying with the
Hi, Brody Lewis.
going with close combat and mobility.
Okay.
Thanks for the likes. It'll be really terrible to get to 100K likes. We get to 100K likes, we'll make Dale shave his head. Oh wait, never mind.
Too late. Shave my body, maybe.
Oh God!
No.
So
Hello from
the
Nebraska.
mobility.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
The entire state of Nebraska is tuned in.
Sweet.
Hi, Nick. Is this like D&D? Yes, the fact that it's a tabletop, but not the fact that it's the flavor of it. What edition? Fourth edition.
You get 6 or
Of
more.
Fourth.
Twilight 2000.
Fourth edition of Twilight 2000.
And what else did you
I had sniper.
Are you playing Uno? No, there's 4 of us.
Okay.
Chicago,
Draw 4.
Detroit.
This game is a 4-player only. No, there's more people that can play than just 4. We just only have 4 players right now.
We got one more on the wing, but he's on vacation.
Dungeons and Dragons similar? No. Only in the fact that it's a tabletop role-playing game.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Hello from Toronto,
6 rage.
Chicago,
4
Detroit.
takes me to 36.
Sounds like a Huey Lewis song I'm trying to start out here.
Okay.
Cyberpunk was awesome back in the day.
Now
I
on
agree.
your 4th term.
Barcelona.
Sorry about the choppy video. We got bad internet here.
Right, no, you're on your 4th term, right?
Nashville, welcome.
3 or less.
So
You're
for
busted.
Thanks for the love. Thanks for sending us love. We love it.
So
Three.
Another Australia.
So you're gonna lose one.
Australia, get on ya.
lose 1.
One in your actual- one
Barcelona?
1 grade.
Go real old school. Play some Star Frontiers. Being an angry flying monkey.
And then
And then at
for
war.
G'day.
6.
Okay.
We are rolling up characters for Twilight
Oh,
2000
Lord.
tabletop game,
Yep.
4th edition.
5th turn.
Dennis,
Yes.
North Jersey has tuned in.
what are you doing? You still an officer?
Still in the military.
Okay.
Thanks for the likes and the loves. We appreciate it. World War caused apocalypse. Vehicles work. That's a good question for the DM.
You got
let's-
special operations, you got combat service support, combat support. Combat arms.
What's under the special?
Nova Scotia turned in.
Well, first you got to go to combat arms.
They asked,
You have to take combat
in the world, is a World War caused apocalypse? Vehicle work
So
or
how does your
MP take
strength
them out?
in
I think
Germany,
it's
are they B,
just
though?
regular. It's just
Yeah,
the war just stops.
Yeah,
Is what
it's
happened.
more
All right.
It's not
realistic than sci-fi.
Yeah, let's not.
So
The normal
EMP
free
might
from
have
civilian
affected
life.
a lot of stuff,
You can
but
spend 2
we're
points
kind of
on
out, I suppose, in the
Close
wilderness,
combat, heavy
scattered
weapons,
about. So
range combat.
Yeah.
we don't know. But
so
I'm
not
sure some
not
of it,
not apocalyptic for the most part, but you know.
I'm sure some of it will be.
Any thoughts on a logo? Yes, we. Oh,
Yes.
that's Togar. God, shut up, Mike. You guys.
Mike created one.
Close combat.
Yes, we do stream on Facebook as well as Twitch, but we're not doing it now because Togar decided not to join us tonight because he's doing the family
He wants to have
thing.
fun.
Me.
Range combat and recon.
Bismarck, North Dakota.
My second one.
Hey, neat.
That's gonna bring that up.
What? Twilight 2000 still exists?
Yeah, it's this the newest version.
Yeah.
And I said recon.
Barcelona, yay.
Barcelona.
What are you dorks doing? Being dorks.
being complete?
Okay.
Dang dorks, yeah.
Guys. Hi, guys. Thank you for following us. Who's the bard? Oh, that guy.
Not in this game.
Someone could have chose musician, but they didn't.
Yeah. You're the improvised musician.
Right.
Okay, roll for your promotion of one of those two skills you rate.
Drum on us.
Go and roll for
Garbage
promotion.
can.
The awesome, so much better, and some great adventures to be had. Yes, indeed, there are. In every game we play. If you're interested in other games we play, check out our YouTube channel, the Raconteur Society. We have documentations of all our live streams there. And all the games we play, which are currently... How many are we up to now?
25 or 26?
So you're
27, 28.
26 or
Major?
27?
How fun is this game? Pretty fun so far. The character generation has been interesting. Alabama! Alabama's here.
Okay.
And you can choose for a specialty: rifleman, red
What about
leg,
Boot Hill?
tiger, machine gun,
I remember that.
machine gunner, launch crew, or combat engineer.
We switched to Deadlands Classic.
Rifle.
Yeah.
Rifleman. Okay.
Thank you for follow.
Actually, question.
What edit y'all playing?
That's a specialty? Or,
It's a
Fourth edition of
Did I have further
Twilight
functions
2000.
Also,
Oh yes. So what?
Rock and roll nerds.
I had two since I had.
Hello from Hollywood. Hollywood!
Sorry, you're still sergeant,
Yeah.
Kansas. Welcome, Kansas.
staff sergeant, and then
You're not in Kansas anymore.
No. Thank you for the love, everybody. Appreciate it. And thanks for follows. Greatly appreciate that. We are usually live on YouTube.
sergeant, staff sergeant.
Or excuse me, I'm not live on
sergeant.
YouTube. We're live on Twitch, and we're live on Facebook, and we're also live on TikTok. TikTok's like our background camera. But we only have TikTok today, this Tuesday.
Well, they
Yeah.
have
Check out the,
Zucchini.
Facebook and Twitch. We've got a different camera set up, and you can see it on the YouTube
D6
videos.
for your age.
Yeah, we actually have like a
Mike's done an
structure. It's
awesome
kind of
job
neat.
with it.
Togar on here is Mike.
D6 for your age.
Broward County. Welcome,
Yes.
Broward County.
Yes, I'm sorry.
D6 for your age.
Chikun Timmy? What? Kachut?
1 year.
Nice.
Okay. And
Miss you
then
too, brother.
You're gonna roll a D8. to see
Come
if
home
it's
soon. We miss you. We need cool video.
age effects.
Is that Mike?
Yes.
Yeah. Have fun,
Okay.
Mike.
What's the game? Twilight 2000, 4th edition.
Okay.
So one of your attributes.
We're generating characters for it at the moment.
1 grade.
Sham.
Mm.
I ain't even going to try the rest of the name. I can't see. I'm blind. Thank you for the love. Trying to get to 10K. Or no, excuse me, 100K love. Sorry, we got the 10K.
Strength down from a B to a
Shamai. Shamia. Shamia? Shamus. Shamus!
Are you sure?
That's what he said.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna roll.
Oh,
D8
Shamus.
for
Right.
war.
Sorry. This is this the alternate history where France won a war?
No.
No,
No.
it's not that.
So you.
Chattanooga. It's happening in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Love Shamus. Shamus is
You're in
awesome.
Your 5th term.
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to do? You went to combat arms.
Yes.
Can I switch back
So
to Survivor?
we're currently generating characters for Twilight 2000, which is not a new tabletop game, but one that we used to play back in the day.
The two skills.
Greetings, Vermont.
And did you get the promotion?
Yeah, I was.
We love seeing people from other places.
already.
Kansas City,
Yeah,
hello.
the last one.
Okay, so
Seamus played the original Twilight 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move his tech to
Vermont.
B.
Kansas City,
medical aid and tech, and then the other 3.
Boston, Missouri, Wonderman.
Wonderman?
Medical aid.
Are those the places blowing up?
Those are people are posting where they're at and their states they're in. Yeah, I want to know what state you're in or country even. Just throw it in there, guys, and smash the love button. Show us some love.
Yeah, so you took your 2 promotions.
Yeah.
We are in Illinois,
Raise tech to B and give him medical.
West
aid.
Central Illinois.
Okay, so raised for roll for promotion.
Dennis's Dragon's Den. Kentucky. Awesome. New Hampshire from Boston. Nice.
Mechanic. And then what else did you take?
Jamie's our top
okay.
one viewer. Thank you.
Racer, gun-
Sent rose. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the roses.
Okay,
Greatly
so
appreciate
you
it.
did
Chicago. What's happening in Chicago?
Okay,
You're just
so-
across the state from us.
Electrician.
We're waving to the west or the east. Excuse me.
And combat medic, since you did take one.
Following. Thanks for the follow.
Okay.
Porcelain Throne Podcast loves you. Now I gotta look that up.
Roll your age. 5 years.
We will follow you, Porcelain Throne. Trust us, we will. Alaska, nice. Southern Illinois. Woo, you're getting closer.
And you got promoted again, so that was
Do you nerds go to Gen Con? We didn't this year. We usually do.
okay. Do your
Some of
promotions.
Some of us do.
Staff sergeant.
Staff sergeant.
Southern California love. Thank you.
Don't forget how many times
Is this a draft?
Ranger, CUF.
No, it's a character character generation.
Okay, so how many terms were you in the military? You had success in each of them, right? Or promotion in
Yeah,
each of
because
them?
the first time was.
So yeah, some of us have been to Gen Con. Some of us have, but I've never been to Gary Con.
So 3
Gary Con
C,
follows us, which is crazy.
B, A. Okay.
Gary Con watches
How many
us.
terms were you in the military?
Hello from Arizona. What's the campaign? Twilight 2000, 4th edition.
3
3. And what's your
on top of
CUF?
on
Character
top of
generation.
education.
What's your CUF? C?
Hey, from Arizona. Oh, I just said that. Yeah, what's the
You need to
campaign?
raise
Yeah.
it 2 more.
I'm looking.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs. Nice.
Oh,
You're-
hey, I remember that.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that game.
Don't think it won't show up someday because we play obscure
you did
games.
Your D6 or your D8?
The system I love is Palladium. Seamus said. Nice. We got a couple of Palladium books. We might bust that out one day. We do all kinds of games. We play Deadlands and we play Pathfinder, and
Yeah.
we're working on D&D.
That
Guy's trying to get us going for D&D.
Yeah, because we don't want to get too old.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I got
This is your
fifth
fourth
term.
term or fifth term?
Fifth term. I've got
Champions!
6 close combat and stuck
Champions
with
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The character M.
Aaron says, "Oh, dope! Me and my brother-in-law slash wives just started
You did
Frost Maiden. I'm aiming for a divination wizard. Cool.
Okay, what
So
you got
now
left?
I've already got
And it was
paratrooper,
also
sniper, and seer.
cross-generated
So
for
combat
villains and
awareness,
vigilantes,
infiltrator, and
and
ranger.
the old original first Marvel superheroes.
What's the combat?
Yeah,
awareness?
Apex said heroes. Hero system. Hello from the Netherlands. Hello, Netherlands.
Netherlands.
We're playing Twilight 2000, and Dale just exploded.
My brain did.
It's under recon.
What are those figures on the shelves behind you? Those are Star Trek figures, because we are in Dennis's Dragon's Den, and he has a lot of figurines of everything. It reminds us of an old like mid-90s comic book store down here.
Or like the
Okay,
back
so-
room.
On the back room.
Rank.
Rank
He's already
you go-
Sergeant First Class.
12-inch Star Trek. Yep. Dennis has got you. Quebec, Canada. So just tuned in.
Nice.
Sergeant Major.
Hello, Quebec.
Sergeant Major.
Yeah, and that's the last one you can go.
Hey, if you know Ben, go over and kick him for us. Because, everybody in Canada knows everybody else, right?
And then roll
Anyway.
D8 for
Well,
age. Age.
This is the life I want to live
Nice.
when I'm old and uncomfortable.
That's what we're doing.
That's what got us, yeah.
38.
We're not old enough to.
And,
Well, one of us is old enough to retire at this point. Let's see if I can point to the guy that's.
7. So that's
you're
still.
good.
And
Okay.
more.
Go ahead and do the war.
Thanks, man. That's
One.
kind of what we're going for. The old comic book vibes, comic book store vibe.
And we were gonna.
It's what we grew up in.
So we'll go ahead and do
Supreme.
your last term.
Okay.
So you.
Thank you for the follows, everybody, and thank you for the likes. We love the love.
Stay there or move.
Nothing.
Say it again.
Absolutely.
You can go into
Nothing.
intelligence.
Say it again. Whoa.
Okay.
God, y'all.
And we just got demonetized.
Thanks for the love.
I don't
so
think
We're
you-
pushing. Let's just try for 50,000K tonight. We never made it to. I think we made it to 50,000 before, but
Right?
goal's 100K. We never got 100K likes before.
Or you can go into the paramilitary.
Thanks for the follows. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, paramilitary.
Thank you for the likes.
You get out of the military and you join some sort of paramilitary group.
Merch thing.
It could be either mercenaries, it could be contractors for the government.
Yeah.
It could be some crappy militia group.
Mm.
It could be
Let's watch the generation happening.
Probably go the contractor route.
You want to do paramilitary?
Yeah, paramilitary.
Okay, strength and agility are both C, right?
I'm watching TikTok happening.
No.
No,
Strength
okay.
went down to C.
Okay, you won't be able to do that one then.
The paramilitary.
Yeah, you won't be able to do
Okay.
paramilitary.
Gives every,
So,
how do you give everyone used makeovers? That's like your don't give me a used makeover.
Used makeover.
All right.
It's a twice used makeover. It's kind of sticky
the
now.
Normal 3.
Feels
and then
weird.
You've got range combat. Recon,
Thank you for the love and hearts. Oh, thank you so much. Moonlight
What were the extras?
and
range combat.
Thank you.
Recon,
Moonlight and what? Moonlight and
Yeah,
Fuchsia?
keep it right there, Rob. You keep hiding me.
don't mean to. I'm sorry.
That is that you.
I get to pick 2.
You
Yes, go to bed. You're past your bedtime. Hey, bake me a sandwich.
Well, which one?
Well, I'm assuming it's me, but
Well, no, I said which one? Go to bed or make a sandwich.
both. Make me a sandwich in bed.
That's just
different gonna hit the
wrong.
persuasion, and
I have to use my bionic eye power to see. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the thank you, Wade Brady, for the likes.
combat. Or what did you say?
Range combat.
That guy's pretty cool.
Persuasion, and then-
You kids keep it down there. You guys keep it down there.
No!
What you doing? We're making characters for Twilight 2000.
Okay.
Lily Sabe. Sorry, I'm trying to pronounce his
Lily is a
name.
bee.
Lily Isaby.
I think that's what it might be.
Thank goodness somebody else is watching this too.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. We are the Raconteur Society.
You roll for.
We have a Linktree. You should go check it out. Go to our YouTube and watch all the other games we play. We post our live streams every week of the games we play. Oh crap! I didn't post last week's. I gotta go do that.
Wow.
Except
for last week.
Check out Bald Dude's fancy dice case.
7.
Bald dudes. Fancy dice games.
I now have an official handle.
It's Bald Dude.
What's that?
Psyops is actually what?
It's like
Psychological operation.
Yeah, psychological operation.
Surprised they can see that from there.
Actually,
They're
no, it's
focusing.
right. It's
to
pretty
persuasion
evident.
and stuff like that.
It's like right in the middle of the.
No, it is not Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing Twilight 2000, 4th edition.
It is like
$10,000 for
It's like D&D and the fact that it's a tabletop role-playing game, but that's about it. There's no magic. There's no dungeon. There's no dragons. Maybe some dungeons, but no dragons.
You guys playing D&D? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm out.
Oh man, everybody does that.
Okay.
Yeah,
The rolls for everything.
Roll for 8.
That guy right there is trying to get us into D&D 5, and we're trying to play. We've got characters made, but we never did play.
Actually, I'm gonna restart. Just
Only characters?
Roll
yeah.
D8
I mean, you can
for
use the
age
same
effects.
concept. I just wanted to
You good there?
because
And then
the
you can
like I
roll
said,
to
I
see
was
if you're at war. Go ahead and roll.
shift it to a true post-apocalyptic.
So
Like
we are going to go
Mad
ahead
Max
and
and
you guys.
D-
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still playing a bard either way.
Because I'm getting tired of this.
Thank you for the love and likes.
All
So
right.
what do we need to do for the?
So for your at war, you're going to get 2 more skills to spend.
Oh,
Okay.
I gotta go generate.
Right.
One and one.
Well, you've already done this part.
Yeah, you've already done this part.
Okay, I'm back over here again.
So for you, Wade, it's that you were whatever career you were in last, so it's still special operations.
The guy in red and the guy in gray are way more serious than the other two. They just don't know. You got to watch more. Have you tried Call of Cthulhu?
No, a
no,
long time ago.
No.
Yeah,
What were you talking about?
That was Mac Zobo asked that. Opinionated libertarian says, I love post-apocalyptic games.
That is fantastic right there.
That's the best thing I've seen all night.
Actually, I'm gonna take another in stamina.
You'll still panic in a firefight. That's funny. Hilarious, man. You kids knock it off in there before I send in your mother.
And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take my ranged combat. Yeah, to an A.
Okay. And
Thank you for the likes.
I'll allow you to choose.
Please get us to 50,000 likes.
Ranger, NBC, Rifleman, Scrounger, or
Be nice to each other, please, in our chat. Don't be attacking each other.
Brawler.
I know we're a combat thing, but stop. We're about love and light here or something, or lighting loves, or setting people on fire or something. I don't know what.
I like the
Rolls for mother.
roll for mother.
Moms get a natural nat 20 every time.
Yeah.
Medical aid or tech, or the other.
Specialize in knives or runs out of ammo. Very good idea. That's what most of us did, actually. Like I took chemist and stuff like that to make bullets.
Ranger, NBC, Rifleman, Scrounger, or improvised munitions.
Kind of looks like a scene from Big Bang Theory. Yes, we've eaten Sheldon though.
And then
I'm assuming that's like finding parts.
yeah,
and-
finding parts and stuff like that.
Definitely.
You get to choose from your.
Where you guys from? Tell us what state you're from.
Or the other 3 normal civilian ones.
So tell us what state we're from. They're from. Tell us what state we're from. We don't know.
State of utopia.
Like the specialize in knives, everyone is out of ammo.
Right.
I'm going to go with mobility.
All the boys are together. Yes. Well, most of us. We're missing a few.
Mine's at C.
Confusion. Sorry.
I also took bowler.
Alberta, Canada. Yay. A lot of Canuckians in there.
Specialty melee.
Don't tell Ben. Ben will get jealous. The Great White North, eh? Got crawlers and
And they all just left.
they all just left.
If
Yeah.
you say Elsinore Brewery, I'm out.
Elsinore Brewery.
Ranged combat.
Thank you for the follow.
So, those are
Texas,
both,
nice.
A,
Welcome.
12, and
El Paso, Texas. I've been there.
C, which
Yeah.
I used to live in Texas.
no, but where's my mobility?
Some
okay,
mighty
that's
Togar guy sent likes.
10, 12.
Thank you, Mighty Toygar. You'll get your paycheck later in a week or so.
Anything else?
Oh, I don't know anything. Okay.
Okay, and then
Thank you, Killer Clown, for following. Thank you, Maz ABC, for following.
From other
Watchers.
New Orleans.
People watching right now.
We can now stop. There's a New Orleans person here.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
We just visited there last year for an anniversary.
It almost killed me. It was wonderful.
It was
A
awesome.
forger.
Saving throw versus death magic. Crap. Quick roll.
29.
29. We're good.
Improvised munitions.
Springtown, Texas. Wow. Wow, Texans.
Is that Amoeba
That-
Wars
that's a
back there on the
special-
shelf?
Might be.
Maybe.
There's a lot of games back there on that shelf.
That's typically one that you gain.
That's
During the war.
60 miles north of Nolo. That's all right. Still Nolo.
That's one you would gain during the war.
Oh, snap.
Shout out to Sydney, Australia. If that's or Sydney, just a person, whatever. Shout out to Sydney.
Yeah.
Everybody shout Sydney.
Sydney!
Very good.
You've trained the seals well.
Oh snap! DC was the one that had us roll for death magic. Says the DC was only 12. We totally kicked its ass.
Maxed out on CUS for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for the likes,
Yeah.
Togar.
Turns back.
A couple while back. Yeah.
And you guys went what? For whenever I do Mike, you guys went 4 terms.
So is it
Five.
possible?
5 terms and we cut it off.
Yeah.
Hey Dale.
Huh?
Vortels says, so is it possible to rub my hands on the fellow with the bald head? It's important.
Yes, you may.
Sweden, welcome. We're playing a game from your country.
Okay.
What we play? We play Twilight 2000, 4th edition.
We're getting
Congratulations, Deno the Riot. Deno the Riot. Yeah. Thank you for the rose. Much appreciated.
Yes, we do remember Thaco.
Yes, I think somebody has a tattoo that says, "What's your Thaco?"
That's how old we are.
It's Thaco
We
Tuesday.
remember before Thaco.
We remember,
Oh,
yeah, before Thaco. Where's the minis?
Some of us remember before Thaco.
Dennis has minis somewhere for sure.
I got gobs of minis. But this is only character generation, so we don't need them at the
Now,
last
the
point.
question is, you actually have any minis that are applicable for Twilight 2000?
Thaco.
I have G.I. Joe action figures.
Yeah.
That works.
We can just use that. I'm sure I can pick one that's like, that's him. I'll just draw these little
I just had
tattoos.
to dig out which of the 5 editions of...
Thank you for the likes, Togar. You can stop slamming the button now.
Yeah.
We can always just get some Green Army men.
We'll stop there and roll D6 for everybody, and that's how many points of radiation you will have.
Oh, sweet. 5.
1.
2.
All right, you're all dead.
2.
Is that permanent?
Yeah, that's permanent radiation.
Is that bad?
Any radiation is bad.
Okay.
I hate to tell you that.
All right. Well, then I'm doing good.
So
And
this
then
is
Would you roll
permanent.
5?
Your glow at night
Yeah.
is wonderful.
Well, I've been scrounging for parts.
Right.
Did you roll your radiation, Rob?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Got 2.
I found this pack of hot dogs in this glowing material. I thought it was
They were nice and warm.
Awful tasty, and they
They
were
were already
preheated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
glows in the dark even without the campfire.
Yeah, I thought they were glow sticks, but they were hot dogs. So I ate them.
They were glow dogs.
Okay. Let's do some quick equipment stuff for you guys.
Oh! Oh, God, that hurt.
So, Dale, you ended up in combat service support.
Mostly, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just jot these down on the back for right now, and then we'll figure it out later. Because we still got Mike to do. You're gonna get an assault rifle.
What are you gonna? You're gonna do, Mike?
we'll roll Mike's character out. That's what I
I
mean.
was just gonna do him.
I won't do Mike.
He's kind of cute.
I won't do him here. I won't do him there.
I won't do him with or without their hair.
Everywhere.
I won't do him
I
anywhere.
like APOC 80's comment. Only a little radiation. What can go wrong?
I'm fine.
That's why he's got no hair.
D6 reloads for the assault rifle.
So roll a D6.
Roll D6.
Oh, okay.
Don't write down D6. Roll the D6.
Here we go.
Write it down.
If we get to 100,000 likes, I will sanitize his head.
So 5 reloads.
And then I'll get it dirty again.
If any of you were missing
Hand
ammunition,
sanitizer.
that's where it went.
Yeah. Well, he is a scrounger.
Yeah, I'm a
Uh,
I didn't have
flak
to.
jacket.
I
and
just
helmet.
forgot to mention that I scrounged it.
You got
from
a
your
flak
gear.
jacket.
Flak jacket and
It's
helmet.
made out of pancakes.
Flak jacket.
In a radiated syrup.
Flak jacket and what?
and helmet.
And helmet.
Mickey Mouse
I
helmet.
need to make the flat jacket.
Okay. You get either a knife
I really do.
or D6 hand grenades.
A knife.
Okay.
Get a knife grenade.
Sweet. Personal med kit.
I'm a combat medic, but
It's full of radiated hot dogs.
I'm a combat medic, but this is mine.
That's my own personal.
No, that's mine.
Just stay out of here. Just no.
You get basic tools.
Scalpel.
No, not
It's
a
a
scalpel.
scalpel
He
and
gets
a
It
a,
said
He
basic
gets-
tools.
he gets a what are those things called with all the shit on? Not a Swiss Army knife, but a
Oh, like the Leatherman
Leatherman. Yeah, he gets a Leatherman.
Utility blade.
utility knife. Yeah.
Utility knife.
I got a utility belt. Check it out.
Whoa,
It's
you're
got a
like
grappling net.
you're like that. You're like the Batman. No,
Okay.
don't sue us.
Actually,
No, I'm the flat
Actually,
guy.
APOC the. He said the free helmet only used twice.
Yeah.
It's like getting French rifles, only dropped once.
Only dropped once. Yeah. Ooh.
You can choose one of these 3: vehicle tools, weapon tools, or surgical instruments.
Vehicle.
Or
Get the
surgical.
surgical instruments. Surgical instruments.
Surgical instruments.
They're it's a very sharp size.
I'm better with cars than people. Okay, let's just put it that way.
This car is giving birth. Get out of my
And then
way.
you got a backpack, which is on your character
Oh, yeah.
sheet. Okay. What did you end up as? Retired.
Ballerina.
7-foot tall asshole who works in the pest control business.
You
Wait, no, what? No. Oh, you mean in the game?
That's a different game.
Sorry, that's reality.
What?
I'm the second lieutenant in the army.
A combat.
What were you?
ballerina.
Officer.
Officer.
As an officer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was an officer.
So you end up with a pistol or a submachine gun.
Gee, that's a hard choice.
Well, it depends on the pistol. I mean,
Well, I have
yeah.
I have sidearms, so probably would take the pistol. Actually, what's the pistol?
it's just a pistol.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. I'll let you
No,
choose.
pistola.
D6 reloads.
It's a,
So roll
So
D6.
roll D6.
yeah.
You've done this.
Don't do like I did.
2.
2 reloads. Okay.
It's got the handle that you push and the cork comes out.
Gotcha.
You
You're
get-
dead. Lay down.
You get to choose a man pack radio.
A med pack radio.
Man pack
Is
radio.
a man pack with a radio?
No.
It's a man that's on your back. And
Hold
he's-
on, Skippy.
and he's got a radio.
And his name's Fanny.
Don't fuck off.
Jeez.
Thanks, Fanny.
It's a fanny pack with a
He's wearing-
Or you can
he's wearing a
have,
pancake jacket.
or you can have behind door number 2, the night vision goggles.
Night vision. Communication or to see shit in the dark? That's a good question.
Well, I mean, with the radio, who's going to be listening?
Right. Yeah, night vision.
Of course, you need batteries.
Yeah.
I can make them. I'm a chemist.
Okay.
I'm a chemist. He's got the potato. He's got the potatoes rigged up. I took one of those helmets where you put the 2 beer cans.
He
And I
got
just
potatoes
Put
with
the potatoes on there.
put the potatoes in the night vision
Chewing gum.
goggles.
You get a flak jacket.
Oh,
can't
flap
wait.
jacket.
I can't wait to draw your character.
You don't not get the helmet though.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, they like to shoot the officers in the head.
I know.
Uh,
Don't
So,
ruin the helmet.
so does the enemy.
Right.
a knife or D6 hand grenades.
Oh, I gotta do the D6 hand grenades.
Okay.
That's just fun. 5.
Ooh.
All right.
5
And a
grenades made of
personal med
hands.
kit.
Don't use them all in the same place.
Yeah. Preferably away from you.
1 personal med kit.
1 personal med kit. Okay.
Oh.
Wade. Assault rifle or sniper rifle?
A fanny pack, a
Hmm.
pancake jacket,
Sniper.
Flat jacket.
Okay.
potato-operated night vision goggles, and a guy on your back.
With how many?
Oh, the end of the world is
reloads?
wonderful.
Or does it? It doesn't
What is
say.
this? Twilight
Say.
2000 low-life style?
Oh, it will. Okay, hold on.
I
So,
still want to make the flat
Pistol
jacket.
or D6 hand grenade
Flat
or rifle-mounted grenade?
We need to
Which
get a hold
you
of
don't
Andy
have a
Hop and
rifle.
tell him, we got a new piece of
Won't be able to
equipment for you,
mount
the
a
flat jacket.
sniper rifle.
Ah,
That's
well, in that
cool.
But you
case,
can get
Pancakes.
another rifle somewhere else.
actually, no.
Absorbs
I'll go ahead and
so
switch
much
to the
damage.
assault rifle with
You want to
the
do assault
grenade,
rifle?
grenade launcher.
Buttered, you get an extra armor point.
Opinionated libertarian says batteries for the night vision goggles are not included.
Oh,
Yeah,
son of a
there you
biscuit. Yeah.
No.
I'll just use, I'll just use
Hold
the
on one
irradiated hot
second,
dogs. It's no big deal.
You don't need to get any grenades for their launcher, though. Okay, just so you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can scrounge you 5 grenades.
Well, no, I will take that back. No. Okay. D6 reloads for each weapon, so that is a weapon. So, D6 reloads for the assault rifle and D6 load for the launcher.
5 reloads for the assault rifle. One.
Okay, one, and I'm going to assume it's just going to be a high explosive
Yeah.
round. Okay, binoculars or night vision goggles? You two can look at each other at night.
Yeah.
So,
Take the nods.
Would you put your clothes on?
The nods.
European.
Yeah, NVG.
Binocs.
The NVG.
NVG. Okay.
European? He's European.
Black jacket and helmet.
All right.
Personal med kit and backpack. Well, officers don't get backpacks.
We carry
Ooh.
other stuff.
You don't get a backpack.
We just take it to our flak jacket.
Get the
Flak
fanny.
jacket.
Yeah, I'd
Get
say,
the
I'd say
fanny
you
pack.
you still have a backpack. So write down backpack.
Knapsack.
A fanny pack.
See?
Okay, and then you ended up as Dennis. What did you end up as?
Oh,
intelligence officer.
intelligence.
You're gonna get screwed.
You have 4 matchsticks.
You have every kind. You got D6 batteries of every time. And that's it.
Get him!
You got pistol with D6 reloads.
One.
Yeah, you are screwed.
Yeah.
A lockpit set.
A lockpick set.
Lockpick? Okay.
Knife or some explosives.
Knife.
And a personal med kit. And then a backpack. Carry that knife in.
My personal med kit and murder weapon.
Okay.
That is true. Opinionated Libertarian says that the personal med kit should be on the side of the tack vest for your buddy to use, not in your ruck.
All right, so that's
Problem is we don't like each other. So
we're gonna hold
screw
off
them.
there until we have Mike,
Okay.
because after that is where you'll choose group equipment,
Oh, okay.
and then you'll decide some stuff like you have a buddy system. And you'll figure out this is stuff that you can think about. I'll go over here. Let's see.
That's funny because if Mike remakes his character, I know he and I are buddies. His character is from Texas, and I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh, God.
This character was
Give
strange.
each other crap
I gotta
all
figure
the
out where
time.
I'm at, 'cause I'm in the United States also.
And then we'll figure out.
You
You'll
got me
have
from Boston.
We'll go over moral code. Everybody's kind of have their own sort of moral code.
Moral cold world.
Yeah.
Moral
I've been
cold.
talking for too long.
Coral mode.
You'll have the big dream. Your immediate goal in the game is to live another day, but in the long run, merely surviving is not enough. You also have to have motivation of your own, something you dream will one day come to pass that keeps you on your feet when it would be easier to just lay down and die. So that's something you can think about.
I already got mine. Same as that.
Your big dream?
Yeah.
Pudding!
Get back to my girl Betty. She's a judge. 1969 Pontiac GTO judge. He restored her, and it's at his mom and dad's, and he needs to get back to her. He's got to get back to his
Dad
car.
took off it.
Probably.
Okay, then there's the buddy thing. You'll kind of have to choose a buddy, and it doesn't have to stay the same all the time. You can change as the game progresses.
I have a board with a face paint on it.
Even your dream, your dream can change. Then we'll discuss how you guys met and kind of flesh that out.
Porn store.
You can figure out your appearance, get your name. We'll get the rest of the game. There is the short-term goal thing too. Is in here somewhere. There's your immediate goals, what you want to do, and then your big dream is your long-term goal.
Get home and raise bees.
Raise bees.
Go
Raise
home and eat his
bees.
raised beans.
So, and then when we get flesh out equipment, I'll give you how much the stuff weighs. I know you missed part of this, but what I discussed is, so like up here, you got gear, you got backpack, and you got weapons. I'm going to treat it kind of like a video game. For your combat gear, you got 12 spots for equipment.
Yeah.
You can't not go over your encumbrance, though. Your weapons will add in with your gear, because that's what you carry with you.
Mm-hmm.
So that your encumbrance will add into that. Backpack will be the same. You've got space for 12 items, just as long as you don't go over your encumbrance. Certain items all allow stacking. Like a particular type of ammunition, you can stack your food, you can stack your water, you can stack, just as long as the actual weight doesn't go over what you can carry.
Right.
To give you an idea of how much you can carry, it's whatever your strength is, and that's how much it is in kilogram or units. They don't use kilograms or pounds anymore. They just use units. So, what's
How
your
much
strength?
is your unit
Mine's
weight?
B.
B, so you would have 10 units you can carry.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
a rifle typically is 1 unit of
Okay.
weight. A machine gun might be 3 units of weight.
Gotcha.
So, and then the vehicle, I don't know how I will handle that, but
Yeah.
you'll have
I'm
a
gonna carry
lot
that.
more. If you have a vehicle, you'll have a lot more space
Right.
and stuff like that.
It
Right.
has more units.
So, yeah, more
Once
units.
we get in it, it's going to have a lot of
We
units.
put our
What
units
about
in the vehicle
are
unit.
there other derived stats that we have to hit
Uh,
capacity, stress capacity?
not yet. We'll figure that out
Okay.
later. I haven't actually read everything in the
Oh.
book yet.
Oh, come on.
Well, I stopped and I started reading one of the
You only
old
have
source
2 weeks.
books
No big deal.
that I was thinking of running. So
Cool.
that is all I got for night.
All right.
We will hang it up here.
Alrighty.
So, that's us generating
Thank
our
you, TikTok.
Twilight 2000 characters. Make sure you join us every Tuesday night around 6 p.m. Central Time. And don't forget, we stream on Facebook, Twitch, and TikTok. So check us out. Go to our Linktree. Go to look at all the stuff we have on there. We got our links to our YouTube, everybody's businesses like Wade's Kilted Elephant and Dale's 2222, Dale and Bobby's 222 Studios, and all kinds of good stuff. So we'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Should let them know what we're doing next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, we're flossing each other. No. What?
Oh,
What are we doing next
we're doing
Tuesday?
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Tune in for Warhammer Fantasy next Tuesday. We're not Warhammer like 40K, but
We'll
Warhammer.
be playing, not
Fantasy.
making up characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you all next week.